Oh,
And hold on, waiting for it, waiting for it. I wonder if I can smoke pot in here though. I don't know. I'm wondering, like, I'm not sure if I'll get flagged for that shit.
yeah, you might.
I might want to, like, yeah, I might want to not, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we are officially live.
Oh,
I hope that you come out okay. We'll see in a little
yeah.
bit though.
Let's see
But
how it comes out.
yeah.
I see that.
No, I
I'm
think
gonna,
it's
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
go
Pat.
grab another phone.
Wait, say one. Sorry. No, it sounds a little muffled.
Yeah. No, it's because I'm walking. I got up from where I was because I forgot I forgot my other phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm grab it real quick. Like I said, I'm just like there's this little park right here by my apartment, and it's really nice. So
This is
that's why
funny.
I've been.
This is funny. Every time I go to smoke, or just my pipe, I'm gonna have to like make sure that my it's like not in front of the camera. So like you know what I'm doing, but like you can't see it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for example, hold on. I'm leaving the screen just for a second.
Uh,
Okay. We are still recording though.
yeah.
Okay. So like I said, I don't expect too many people to jump on board right now. So this is very spontaneous. Really just doing this just to see how it comes out, to see how it'll come out in future episodes. But
Yeah.
but yeah. So anyway, as usual, like I said, everything else is going to stay the same. So we're just gonna keep on going as if a normal recording. That being said, Joey, what's new in your world right now?
Uh, Same stuff, different day. It was I don't know, whatever it was 420 yesterday, which was also Easter.
Yeah, that's right. Is your
Which
anniversary, no?
yeah, it was my anniversary. So yeah, we just hung out. My sister actually had a barbecue. She stays here on the property with us, and so we just went over to my sister's, had a little barbecue, and yeah, it's my brother-in-law's gonna be his birthday this week too. So it was kind of like a little multi kind of whatever celebration kind of shit.
Yeah.
And pretty much that's it. Just trying to get adjusted here at the apartment, and then look for work before I ran out of money.
Same, dude. No, I'm not low on cash just yet, but I can't wait too long. I do need to find something very soon. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, because like I always have reserves, but the value of it is like I saved a good amount of money while working at Corner Bakery and at my last job that I just left before. So I think I was keeping like a really low budget, but even though I was still spending money on some things. The only thing is now I can only spend money on just the things that I genuinely need. However, there's
yeah,
still a lot of things that I'm like subscribed to, like my Amazon, my fucking the shit that I use to set the podcast, things like that. So
yeah,
luckily I'm all caught up for this month, but the end of the month's coming. You know, it's almost the end of April already, so I'm gonna start getting my direct withdrawals for all my bills and shit.
yeah,
So when that happens, then I'm like, okay, now I really need to find work. Because I don't
yeah,
want it to get too low to where I'm like lower than the point. Like basically, I was keeping it to I was only spending a certain amount of money, and then I would get my check, and then it would jump up like further than was the last amount. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I always had more money in my account than the last time I got paid. I was keeping it good like that. So that's what I want to try to. I want to try to do that. I want to try to find a job before I get to that point. Put it that way. That way, when I do get my first paycheck from the new job, I'll be like right where I need to be. Basically, that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. You level out. Shit.
I get slow, I'm not getting slow.
But yeah, fucking same shit, man. Fucking just whatever. Fucking getting online, looking at other distractions.
This is funny. Okay, I'm gonna make it.
The latest one is the fucking Katy Perry going to space and
I've been seeing so much feed on that shit, dude. Like the main one that I've caught, that really caught my interest was showing the other spacecrafts that actually have gone into space, unlike this one, bullshit, and how they look coming back into the atmosphere. They're
Yeah,
like
it's
prick.
just atmosphere. They're all burnt up and shit.
Yeah, they're scorched, man. Like I mean, like they took a fucking beating coming back down in the earth. And you see the one that those chicks fucking flew in. It's all fucking pristine. Look like it has a brand new paint job and shit. It's like, get the fuck over it, dude. Like, it's crazy, dude. Like all the shit that we see nowadays on social media and the news too, for that matter. It's like it makes you wonder, man. Like George Carlin said it 20 years ago. He says, "Man, there really are a lot of stupid people in this country." And 20 years later, it's like, dude, I mean, like, stupid is not the word for it anymore, man. Like, we already had to come up with two fucking brand new terms just to describe these fucktards that run this fucking country. And I'm not talking about the politicians either, but they're right up there too.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, oh god, it's just people are evolving in the worst way.
Exactly.
Instead of more stronger and resilient, everybody's becoming more fucking, oh my god, where everything triggers, everything fucking triggered. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care how you feel about it. It's just, that's how it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like
first, you gotta change everything that's going on to accept my values and to whatever. It's like, I don't have to accept your shit.
What's it called?
You're not like important in my life. Like, I don't have to do anything for you. And yeah, it's like, you just gotta take care of yourself. I mean, we do promote take care of each other, but at the end of the day, I mean, just stay in your lane, you know? I just fucking, yeah, it's insane. God, everything's just going to shit.
No, it's called,
And then the boat fucking died.
yeah, today. It was today, wasn't it?
No.
Like earlier today?
Yeah, he died this morning. Yeah, fucking, that was the first thing I saw on the news on fucking Facebook. It was actually on the news fucking the news Facebook page. But yeah, fucking the Pope died. I think it was like 88. But what's crazy is I had whatever when this guy became the Pope, there was some shit because I look into a lot of like conspiracies, the myths, the fucking all this whatever stuff, and our history and all this whatever shit. And one of them was there's a cathedral somewhere that it has all the popes depicted on it. But if you look at it, it stops at a certain number, and that's pretty much this pope or this next pope is the last one or the last space on the fucking they have for the popes.
You should.
Supposedly that after that's it, the world's gonna end or something's gonna happen, and yeah, the end of the world's gonna come, and Jesus, is gonna come back and shit like that.
You should.
Yeah, it was a little rabbit hole. Those fucking when I would work at night, I'd fucking stay up all night fucking on TikTok, and that's why like I don't get on TikTok so much now because I fucking you'll be up for fucking hours just going down the fucking flat earth fucking rabbit hole. And after a while, you start seeing that everything is just fucking regurgitated. Same shit. It's just different people sharing the same fucking shit. It's like, oh my god. And then after a while, you start thinking, is the world flat?
Yeah, shit. That's the thing about it.
Run around it.
No,
why can't we go to fucking Antarctica? Like,
well, funny thing about that, I think like what is? I think they do tours. You can go to Antarctica, but I think it's like the very like tip and shit. It's like the way the fuck out there.
There is a whatever. There's a tour. I looked into it, and you only go to like the tip. So like kind of like the way Florida is, I guess you can say, or something like that. The way Mexico kind of comes down, they kind of like that. It's like just a little tip of that.
As it makes you wonder though, is like you think about that, like look at the way our map is, the layout, and the fact that you can get because on the map, even on the globe, it looks so far away from like the mainland,
Yeah.
But then you have these tours that supposedly you can get on a ship, and go out there, and it's like, wait, what? So like, well, hold on, how close is it then? I mean, again, I'm not a geographer, so I don't know. But it makes you wonder. It's like, well, because I know obviously Antarctica is fucking massive, but it makes you wonder, like, how far does it reach? Like, how close is it actually to, like, other continents? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a geographer. I have I have no fucking idea. But again, that's why when you get all these different like flat earthers, and the ice wall and everything else, and you see all these videos that, I mean, you never know, half of them are actually like legit or not. But
Yeah.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, let's be honest, the fact that they're posting this shit up, it's kind of risky, because as it is, like people fucking like disappear for shit like that. It's already happened. Like another conspiracy that doesn't get talked about too much is the Grand Canyon. Have you heard about that one?
Yeah.
There's like certain spots you can't go to, and then like they actually have like military officers, like guarding it and shit. And it's like, what do they got down there, man? Like,
Yeah.
And again, I mean, obviously if you have, say again?
Supposedly something that is it excavation or whatever down there, and they found fucking Egyptian fucking artifacts and fucking Egyptian writing and shit like that, and yeah, and ever since then that like shit whatever, and then supposedly another guy, he found a tunnel that led to a city underneath the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's where El Dorado is and shit, the city of gold and stuff. And that he saw it, he came out, he went to go tell people, but when he came back he couldn't find where he went in.
No shit.
He couldn't find the cave that he went into where he found the city and shit. But supposedly there is a huge ass city underneath it. And there's like, I've seen pictures where they're trying to say that there's a sphinx and there's like a kind of a pyramid and all sorts of shit, down there, but they don't let us go because it'll change our history.
I see the thing about that, like,
What the fuck is retards?
see that bugs me too, because okay, like that, okay, 'cause that's one theory that it's like there's historical artifacts there that they hid from us, which I still 1,000% believe is in truth, in fact, of like as far as like them lying about our history. I already know that's true. Now, as far as whether or not that's present in there, I don't know. It's possible. 'Cause either that or they're hiding secrets, like other secrets, like government secrets or things they just don't want us to know about in general.
Well, it's like an Area 51 area.
I was reading up to that. I said, or for all you know, maybe they got fucking aliens in there. Like maybe they have like fucking like bodies, or actually, for all you know, maybe they're fucking producing fucking aliens out there. Maybe they're trying to fucking recreate some of this shit, from people that have been found before. Because I mean the way I see it, like
I think there's cities. I think there's cities and shit underneath there that they don't want to whatever.
see, now that would be crazy. Because I mean, like look at how massive the Earth actually is. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember we talked about it in one episode and how we were literally we've only scratched the surface.
Yeah.
We've only traveled so deep. That's it.
Uh-huh.
I was like, we've only traveled so deep. So, I mean, we have no idea what's below the crust. I mean, we know what we know, but we don't know. We know what they tell us is like oh, that's what it is. Okay, cool. We're just gonna run with that. Because nobody has the resources, or the fucking the money, I should say, to gather up the equipment, the team. You know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna do any of this shit. So, I mean, we like some smart person, some scientist that gets paid a lot of money to say certain shit. We believe it. But the reality is, I mean, they're gonna say whatever they're paid to say. We're not gonna question it. We don't have the fucking, we don't have a fucking laboratory that we can go fucking, fact check their shit. We're
I
gonna.
think a lot of all that shit is government funding and shit.
Oh, yeah.
They're independent, but you always need permission from the government and permission from this and that, and yeah, it's
Can you put your phone? Oh, your mouth closer to the phone, to the mic. I mean,
huh?
is it put your mouth closer to the mic?
Oh, that's yeah.
There you go. That's much better. So much better.
Yeah, it's moved my phone a little bit.
No, I know you have a habit of doing that, but like right now, when I was catching it again, it's up. He's doing it again.
Yeah, but yeah, the whole thing too with the fucking shit. Also the pyramids, man.
Yeah.
Apparently they went under the pyramids this recently because they did some scans and they saw that there was shit under the pyramids. So they kind of went and they found chambers, and it looks crazy, dude. Like, I saw a video of it, and they're like big. They look like coils and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like something from an energy plant.
I believe that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to grab another beer. But we're still recording though.
Yeah, See, I think fucking I think the pyramids were created, or they were a source of fucking energy. You know, using the ether, maybe other shit. You know, harnessing energy that we don't fucking even know about. I mean, all we know is they're just fucking whatever. I mean, they could be just giant fucking generators and shit.
That's a possibility too.
You know, just fucking used to fucking whatever. Or what are those things called? Capacitors and shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know, for all you know, there's something else, whatever, and you know, they were just created to store all this energy until eventually it's gonna be used for something or something, you know.
Yeah. Real quick, just to
Never know.
talk shop, really quick, only because this is the first time we've done this. We don't have any views yet, which is fine. I wasn't expecting, because I mean nobody knew we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop recording. I'm gonna get to the live feed until we're done. But what's it called?
Yeah.
But right now I do have an idea of how we can do this properly the next time we do this. 'Cause I think we can do this every episode. That shouldn't be a problem. 'Cause I guess we'll see how the audio comes out later. But
Yeah.
I'll have to like ask people, you know, because I'm not recording on Facebook. At least I don't think so. I'm not sure how that shit works. But
Yeah.
I'll find out later.
I think it records, and then I mean it doesn't like record like whatever or it.
It's like a reel, isn't it? Like it goes up for, like it's up for like a little while, like a story.
Yeah.
I think it's how it works. I don't know. I've never done this before, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
But either way, this works pretty good though. I mean, like my laptop camera is actually pretty clear, so you can see me pretty good. Oh, I forgot I have a fucking lamp. There we go, much better. I forgot I have a table. I forgot I have a table lamp, so you can see me better. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, we can do this. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna really hustle this week, so I can find myself another job because I want to confidently pay for the Zoom, the package. I want to be able to. I want to go ahead and do it. That way, the next time we record, we can definitely like post it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that should be cool. Let me see.
I'm trying to fucking get my shit turned off. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to see if I can if I can watch the live on my other phone.
You might be able to.
But yeah,
Wait, you should be able to. Yeah, because we're recording it on my device. I mean, on my
yeah,
phone.
but I have my other phone, but I wasn't paying attention and it fucking died on me.
Oh, boo.
But I have another phone, but of course, you know, when you need something, you can't fucking find it.
No shit.
And yeah, I didn't know where it was. I misplaced it. And it's funny because I was playing a game on it earlier.
It's like I keep all mine together. They're all stacked up on top of each other.
Well, what I do is I rotate them. So, like, say I need to charge one phone, I'll plug that phone in. I'll grab the other phone and I'll start using that one, and then I'll just rotate them as you know, whatever and stuff. But I try to keep this phone charged because this is my main phone.
See, with me, like right now, I only had just the two, but now I'm actually using all of them because I've been playing those games on my phone. Excuse me. For those listening, if anybody's looking to make a couple of extra bucks, this is not gonna pay your bills. Don't get me wrong, but I mean it's a little couple extra bucks in your pocket, you know, for like little things here and there. Misplay and Just Play. Those two, we can both. Well, I can testify to both of them. Joey's the one that actually got me into Misplay, so he can testify on that one that they both actually do pay out. They take a little while. I'll admit the Misplay takes a little bit longer. It's a point system, but it does pay out though. Like it takes a little while, and once it does pay out, I think it's like 48 hours. Actually, I just got both of my gift cards.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's extra like $50 on my Amazon account right there, and then
Nice.
the other one, the Just Play. That one's a little more user friendly. However, same thing. It's the only difference is that one is it like same thing with the point system, but that one, as far as I know, I think you can only have it on one device. I think because I tried hooking it up on other devices like I have my Misplay so I could play multiple games at the same time. But since I have that one set up through my PayPal, it was going through all this all this different like red tape, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I can do this on more than one phone. So I ended up, you know, just leaving it alone.
Remember I was telling you, like, it depends on how you link it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Yeah, because I even, what was it? Netflix, I think it was, or no, Hulu. They give you a free month.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did is, it takes a card, but it doesn't charge you anything. But what I did is I used a card that was a card from another account, and it fucking caught it and it flagged it.
No shit.
Yeah, so I wasn't able to I made a new email, I did all this shit, and it flagged the card.
Shit.
It was like, this card's been used on another account, this and this and this, tried to
Yeah.
use the other account. I was like, oh, what a bitch.
Yeah, no, I mean, like that would come up a lot too. Matter of fact, during the whole process, I had to go in freaking like change all my passwords on my emails and shit because that too, because and then because okay, I've had the same password for everything for the past shit, I don't know, like 20 fucking years, and
Yeah.
and what pisses me off is that like you because nowadays so much like cybersecurity is always being threatened, so people always having to fucking like they're always saying, oh, this password is not that strong, add a capital letter, add a fucking number, add a symbol, and it's like,
Yeah.
and I love my favorite one that pisses me off is it says password not strong enough. Who said, motherfucker? Because last time I checked, nobody's ever been able to hack into my shit with that password. You say it's not strong enough. It's fucking strong enough to me. I've been using the same. If that password was not strong enough, I wouldn't have been using it for the past 20 goddamn years.
Yeah, it would be the one that's being used.
And guess
forever
what?
and ever.
And guess what? The original password didn't have a fucking capital letter or a number. Well, actually, no, it did have a number. It didn't have a capital letter or explanation point. It had a number. It was just the word and the number, and that was it. And it was fine, just like that. And then I started adding numbers and explanation points, and it's just like, oh my god, dude. Well, not necessarily explanation points, any symbol really, but I ended up making it to where now it's okay, fine. Every time I have to change my password because that password is not strong enough, I made the password I chose is so random and elaborate. I had to write it down. I had to write it down because I knew I would forget. So you're gonna forget this because this is not something you say on a regular basis. As I know, that's why the original password didn't even make sense. Like it was a word, but I mean, it was a word that I never use. Like I've never said it.
Yeah.
I don't say it out loud ever. It was literally a random word that chose off the top of my head, and I said, you know what? Nobody will ever guess this password. And guess what? No one ever has.
When I do, when they try to make me change my shit, I use the same password. I just, okay, you want this, so I'll capitalize one letter. I'll throw a little period or fucking exclamation point, and
Same.
I'll throw a number.
Same
But
thing.
it's just the same password I've always fucking used.
Same shit. Yeah, same here.
I just reformed it to the way you want it to look, so I make it look like that. But
See,
I try to keep it like that too because, like you said, I'll fucking forget.
damn. See, it's funny. Okay, my cousin Rupert just commented on the cards, and same thing. The second ones that I made, he likes those more. I like those more too, but I still like the other ones.
So the second ones are the ones that look like my card, or the second ones that look.
The
Hold on.
if you
I saw one's a little more bolder,
Yeah.
and then one looks like mine.
yeah, no, the one on the left is the one that like yours. That one's the one I said doesn't have the website, so I figure I can use that for like my personal. And then
Yeah.
the one on the right, that's the one I made with Vistaprint, by the way. By the way, just a heads up, nothing. This is not against 360 printing. That's the company I use. This is not on them. It's the post office that fucked up. It took over a month to get my goddamn cards.
Yeah.
Now the bright side is though, I went to Vistaprint, got these cards. Matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me. Wait, Fred, I'm doing the video. I gotta show you.
Right? Let me see what it lets me do on my shit on my end. Hey, hey, I'm watching you.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. These are the cards. You can see that. This is the this is the original one. Yeah. Again, I don't know how much Facebook records. Hopefully some of this will come up.
There's a lag.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the one that Rupert commented on, and
Yeah, that's the one.
and I'm not gonna lie, dude, like I like that one too. I'm not gonna lie. I like that because, like I said, that's why it was kind of a good thing because now I have two sets. And what's it called? I would have made the second batch had the first one come on time, The next batch, I'm probably gonna make them with this layout, and I'll do I'll do yours like that also. That way we can keep it consistent.
Okay.
So I'll give it. I'm gonna pass out the other ones first, and then I'll switch over to these later, and then that way we can both have the same ones. What's it called? But yeah, dude. I mean, fucking, we're doing it, man. Shit, we actually got fucking cars, got a website going. By the way, anybody listening, if you're not a long term listener, we did start up the website, don'tbesosensitive.com. Feel free to give it a look. I'm working on getting affiliates put on the site. For those that are not familiar with this little trick, I can't give you the whole like details on how to do it. I forgot specifically how to do it, but just if you have a personal, if you're popular on social media, like your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever the fuck, if you know for a fact that people visit your page on a regular basis, you can make a lot of money just being popular. What you do is I don't remember the entire process. Just go and look on affiliates, and then look up something along the lines of affiliates, personal page, web page, Facebook, social media, shit like that. You'll find the directions. A friend of mine, she had sent me a link a while back, explaining it, and it was linked to Legos, to the Legos.com, and
Yeah.
I never followed through with it because it was like right when we just started the website, but I still don't really know what the fuck we were doing, so I didn't follow through. But now that we actually do have the website up, like legit up. I was actually, well, I went to the one that you showed me. Matter of fact, I went to that link, and actually I gotta wait. I think I have to wait like 2 days to get a response, and then from there we might be able to get paid. If we can put up like links to other sites that people like marketplaces, and yeah, we get a commission for if they travel through our site.
Okay. Sweet.
Which is cool because that's kind of what we're trying to do anyway. Like,
Yeah.
like what we're okay. For those that don't know, Joe and I we did kick off the website, and the intention of it is basically going to be kind of like what MySpace was back in the day for bands, but we're doing it for small businesses. What it is basically you sign up with us, we put up a link, or we can actually put up like your shit. Like if you're a musician, if you're an artist, we can post like pictures, samples of your music, what the fuck.
Shit like that.
Yeah, well, we can post it up on our website. And as far as the fees goes, we'll work that out later. Initially, it's first come first serve. You know what I'm saying? If anybody wants to jump on board right now, hey, now's your chance. You know what I'm saying? You can grandfather in.
Right.
And again, I mean, it's a slow start, but if you get on board right now, the first handful of people, we're not gonna charge you shit. You know why? Because guess what? We're just trying to get off the ground. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, folks, hey, I'm gonna repeat it for the ones in the back. This is an opportunity, a free chance to get some free publicity. Okay, this is a one-time deal, guys. Once we actually get popularity going, once people actually start, checking out our page, we're not gonna be able to fucking do this. So right now, if anybody wants to get on board, if you're an artist, you're a musician, if you're a small business owner, up and coming, if you're a big business owner, shit, hey, shit, get on board, save some money, save your couple some money, man, shit. You can post links, samples of your work, whatever you're doing. Promote your business, whatever. Right now, we can post it up on our website. I'm paying for everything. And guess what? That's free publicity for you. And granted, our website's not that popular right now, but eventually it will be. And you're not paying shit. I'm saying it's a win-win. People go to our site, they check out your shit, everybody wins. Just saying, folks, give it a shot. It's called don'tbesosensitive.com. If you go to the site, all it is just a description, basically describes what the page is, and there's a little sidebar that has the links to our other podcasts. This one, the Don't Fear the Queer podcast with my friend Liz, and the spinoff Banana Stickers. Which, by the way, you guys, all three podcasts, we're always looking for guests. Anybody wants to get on the mic, this one with Joey and I, the second one with Liz and I, or the third one with just you and me. Basically, just a therapy session. We just sit, bullshit, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Your childhood, your bitch wife, your shithead husband, whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's open to anybody too. This one, anybody want to get on, whatever. It's always good to have somebody else on it. That's why we're doing this, trying to do this live shit. So
let me ask you: Are you still watching me?
Huh?
Are you still watching?
No, I turned it off because there's
The lag?
I have a lag.
Oh, okay. No, it'd be funny if you were to like.
So whatever. So like yours, I'm saying something and then it's like behind.
What's funny though is that I'm looking up right now, and I pulled up my Facebook right now, and it shows me, and it shows like a different screenshot every time. Like right now it's me drinking a beer. I'm like, all right.
See, I noticed. When you held the cards up.
Yeah.
you had said, hey, well, look, these are the cars, this is the this and this and this. Well, it hadn't showed it yet on the live feed yet. So what was happening is you were talking and then I was talking and then I would hear myself on the live feed. So yeah,
That's funny.
It was there was a lag and shit.
But again, this is good though. It's good. Like one, I have no problem being on camera. I mean, I got used to seeing my face when I was doing the class. But this is good though, because now we can get a feel for it. Because like I said, after this time, like I said, this is just a trial run. I don't want to fucking invest anything until I knew how it was gonna come out. But I'm assuming I'll be able to go back and listen to some of the live feeds so I can hear how it sounds. Assuming that the audio comes out as good as I'm hoping it comes out on the actual recording for the actual podcast, then we should be able to do it like this every week. And then I'll pay for the Zoom upgrade, and now we can actually post a fucking video podcast. Again, it's just gonna be me. This is what y'all want, folks. I get it. What the fuck? I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm not. I'll admit I'm a handsome guy. But frankly, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, I will admit this though. I mean, maybe we get some sponsors right now. Hey, Milwaukee's best. Hey, I'm just saying, man. You all want to send me some free shit. I mean, I'll go from it's okay beer from going, oh my god, it's got this crisp.
It's a great beer. It's refreshed.
It's like,
and they use nothing but Milwaukee's best ingredients.
Exactly. It's like every
from the river, melted from the ice of the snow from the.
Hey, that was pretty good, man. I should have cut you off. I should have cut you off. That was pretty good. I was only gonna say like, oh my god, is this spring water from the? See, I can't even do it. See, you're way better at improv than I am. See, I can't improv. I can't do it.
I know. I kind of struggled a little bit. That's why I stopped. I was having trouble, but I got the gist out. I was gonna say from the snow caps in the mountains.
There you go.
It just didn't feel right when I was gonna say it, like, so. But yeah, shit. Well, I mean, I don't mind doing plugs. I love fucking doing little commercial shit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because now that we're actually showing an actual video, like that'd be the shit. What's it called? I gotta. See, I don't get on Instagram because I don't get on Instagram. So yeah, I thought about doing it that way instead, but. Like, I don't have a whole lot of followers, so like, there's a higher probability that more people will see this than I've already used it on Instagram. You know what I mean? Oh, so I just got a comment from my cousin Rupert. It said, "Video killed the radio star." Yeah, no shit. I'm commenting back. It's like, yeah, no shit. Yeah, we were holding out for a while.
Yeah, we have. I mean, but I mean, it wasn't the point.
And see, okay, look, check it out. This is what I wanted. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, say it again, and I'll say what I was gonna say.
No, the video, whatever. But like, we were evolving, but like, this wasn't the whole point. Like the whole video, like the way Joe Rogan and everybody else does it. That wasn't like the point of our podcast.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, and that's actually.
I mean, when we started doing ours, there was just Joe Rogan and whoever else. Like.
There was only halfway.
Like a lot. Joe Rogan was one of the few that would record. Like there wasn't too many people.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the pandemic that everybody records their fucking podcast now.
Yeah, before. Well, I was gonna say before Joe Rogan, but well, yeah. I mean, before Joe Rogan, yeah. Really, as far as that goes, like the only podcasts that were really popular were usually like crime dramas. Or like murder mysteries, things like that, or basically like people. It was usually just one person. They didn't have a guest. They would just, like vent their thoughts, basically. And I'm not gonna lie, I never really felt for those. I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, a discussion I like. I like watching two people have a conversation about shit that I can relate to. I don't mind that, But even then, like I said, with the whole video podcast, I didn't see much of a point to it because of the fact that we're not doing anything. Now, my friend Mel, she was saying how people like to see like facial expressions and all that. I was like, well, I mean, I guess
it's like watching the news. You're just watching people sit there and give you information.
And I'm not gonna like this is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's weird like me watching myself knowing that like I'm recording the podcast right now. And again, right now, like we've only had like my cousin view it so far. He commented where the hell. And again, like I said, this is just a premise. Like after this, like the next time we record, like we'll actually schedule it. Apparently a day in advance is all we need. So, but we just have to make sure that we actually do it, though. We should make sure we like, hey, this, such and such.
And like we can be whatever, because this was also kind of spontaneous. I mean, we just kind of brought it up this morning, and we were like, well, fuck it, let's do it.
Now that reminds me though. Now, okay, since we're on topic with that, give me a second. I need to turn around. Well, I check on something over here.
Mm.
I found a loophole. Since I'm in my gaming chair, all I have to do is just turn my chair around and
Turn around.
and then,
Turn around.
so the back of the chair is facing the camera, and then I can continue doing whatever it is I'm doing back there, and avoid getting in trouble. But what's oh
You're just hitting your bait.
yes, that's all it is. Yeah, it's unfortunately I have to do it. I can't do it in front of anybody. Even though I'm hitting my other vape in front of the camera, no big deal. But
Yeah.
oh, but no, what I was gonna say was okay. So here, okay, since I do want to do this, I have no problem talking about this on the air or on the recording. Do you want to follow through with the like a morning radio show like this setup? We do like a live feed, maybe we don't do it every day, but maybe like every other day. Like a scheduled day, like huh?
I said try weekly, but not try weekly, but like 3 times a week.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Okay, no, so like I said, this is all spontaneous. Now, since we figured out how to do this, we could just keep on doing this, and just see where this goes.
See, my next whatever, because like as we whatever, I'm brainstorming, and what I normally do is I look into shit on my other phones, but like I said, my phone is dead. My other phone is dead right now, and seeing how we can both get on the video and fuck it, we'll just give the people what the fuck they want.
Yeah, check it out now. If you have Zoom on your phone, that's all you need. That's all you need. Because
I got Zoom on one of my phones because remember, I was on probation, and that's how I used to report was through Zoom. I used to have to report through Zoom, and same thing with the classes that I was having to take. It was all through Zoom. So I think one of my phones has it, and then I think I just came across a tablet in the move. I opened the box and I found a fucking tablet. So I'm like, I gotta look into that motherfucker too. So this shit is gonna it's happening. And, I'm down. I'm whatever. Like I said, like we can figure out how we're gonna fucking do it, and we can do it fucking daily, 3 times a week, twice a week, however the fuck.
Yeah, like what I see it. Okay, like what I'm thinking we can do. Because we both. Well, you get up really early, and I just don't sleep. What I'm thinking is we can start setting it up to where like lately what we've been doing it. What the patterns have always been. We usually do the show in the afternoon or the evening time because this is like after we've gotten everything done, and like we're good for the day. You know what I'm saying? What I'm thinking we can do now is we do it in the mornings. Now the only thing about that is we gotta designate like a time. Like would it be like really early in the morning, or do you want to do it like mid morning? Like how do you want to do it? Because my thing is,
I mean, I would prefer like not like early morning, but like probably like maybe 9.
Okay.
9, a little after 9, sometime after 9 and up maybe, because like I said, I go off of like whatever too, because I like when we record when the wife's taking naps.
Yeah. Because because check it out, because that actually works really good. Because for those that are not aware, I recently quit my last job, which it kind of be a surprise to anybody that's a long time listener, because I was at Corner Bakery for what would have been 2 years just this last week. As a matter of fact, my 2-year mark was right around my daughter's birthday, because her birthday just passed on Monday, which coincidentally enough was the same day as my grandmother's funeral. Yeah, that's just coincidence. I didn't tell my daughter that. I didn't want to bring her down or anything, but that was just a random coincidence. But what's it called? What was I saying? Shit, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, okay, I remember that. No, I quit my job, and because, like I said, not for anything bad. Like I really did like my job. It was weird. Okay, I know you haven't checked it out yet, but for anybody listening, I highly recommend this the show The Bear. It was apparently it's a Hulu original, but I think it started out on Netflix. I'm not sure how it works, but because there's a shitload of swearing, like a shitload. So I'm always
I think it's an FX. I think it started on FX, but FX and Hulu. Remember they had that?
Yeah,
that whatever.
that
That's where I
merger.
started watching Preacher and all that shit.
Yeah. Okay, because the show's phenomenal. By the way, with 3 seasons, I binged the entire fucking series in a week. No shit. Like I started on Monday, which was my day off, and that was the day of my grandmother's funeral. I had started watching it the night before, but it was just kind of like background music. I really wasn't paying attention, and I got all the way to like the because there's short episodes. So I got all the way to like the third episode, and I'm in my workshop. I'm like, and it's like Monday afternoon after the funeral, and I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. So I said, you know what, fuck it, let me just start over. So I went all the way back to the very beginning, and I was actually paying attention to the movie, and I saw the show. It's really fucking good. For those that are not aware, quick plot reveal. Basically, the main character is this chef. I want to say he's got to be like in his like maybe mid-30s at most, because he looks pretty young. But
Yeah.
you can tell that he's been doing this for a while. He's a professional chef, and the show starts out with him basically finding out that his brother passed away, and he inherited his restaurant, this little Italian sandwich place in fucking where is it? I think Chicago. I think that's where
Was it a family restaurant or some shit like that?
kind of, yeah. Like it was owned by his brother, and then he inherits it, and then like the crew that are already there, it's this whole like unit. They become like a family basically. So like that whole crew, like that's the main cast basically. And then and then one other character is his sister. She doesn't come out until I think she comes out in the first episode, maybe not until the second one. His sister, the sister of the main character, the brother that dies. They have little back was it flashback stories, flashback episodes, and it's the same guy that plays Punisher in the Netflix series.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. Alexa, who plays the Punisher in the Netflix series?
According to an Alexa Answers
Oh,
computer,
the guy from
Punisher is played by John Bernthal on Netflix.
John Bernthal. There you go. John
Walking
Bernthal.
Dead,
He's a fucking great actor, man. Seriously.
right? Is he from Walking Dead?
Yes, he is actually, yes. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't make that connection until later either. It was fun. Not until like way later. I was like, wait, that's him. What the fuck? I think it was actually a meme too. Matter of fact, when I made the connection.
Fucking Fury's a good one. He made a few movies with Shia LaBeouf.
Say again?
He made a few movies with Shia LaBeouf.
I didn't know that. But shit. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I've seen him before. Yeah, because I didn't recognize him. I didn't really become familiar with him until the Punisher. Because again, like I loved him in that one.
Yeah.
And then he makes a few cameos in Daredevil, which is another one I highly recommend. The reboot. Oh man, it's fucking good. It was funny because all these series are so short that I thought the series ended at 8 episodes, right? And I'm not gonna say what happens. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody because it's still very new. But the end of the 8th episode, the way that it ended, I was like, I thought that was the end of the series because I wasn't keeping up with it. I was watching it week to week, but then I got really into to the Bear and fucking White Lotus, and that's another one that's really good too. I got into White Lotus and the Bear, and I forgot. Hey, shit! I forgot. I never finished watching Daredevil, so I thought the whole series was already out. So I ran through it. I actually went back to the beginning. I started from the beginning, ran through it, got to the 8th episode, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck, man? Are you serious? Like that's it? Like really? Like I can't fucking, damn it! Like, I have to wait like 6 months to a year." And then I can remember how it happened. Oh no, it was put up on my newsfeed. It said season finale of Daredevil. Oh shit! Yes, it's not over yet.
One more.
There's still one more. Yeah, there's still one more episode.
Hopefully, or maybe 2, because now they do fucking the 2-hour finale or the whatever fucking shit. They cut it, they break it down, and it's like, oh fuck, 2-part finale.
Right.
Like shit, what's it called? It's coming to an end.
The Boys?
It's the season finale for the
Boys?
Connors.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with comic books.
I didn't know about
But
that.
the Connors are whatever. I saw an ad because now I'm watching TV with ads at. And they were advertising the Connors and dude, a 6-episode season finale.
Nope. What the fuck? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, the most I've heard was maybe a 3
Two,
episode.
yeah, 2, 3 most max.
Yeah, yeah, but it was like a 6 episode season finale of the Conners. I mean, it's been on for Well, I mean, it's from Roseanne, but
Yeah.
you know, like fuck.
Oh man, I just realized. Okay, hold on a second. I just realized I could do something we couldn't do before. Okay, fine. Now I realize how doing a video podcast can actually be a little fun. Okay, hold on. Let's for those long term listeners. Hold on. Saints of Newark, Joey. Shut the fuck up. Is you know Sopranos made a movie? There was a Sopranos movie.
Who did?
There was a Sopranos movie. Did you know about that?
No.
I didn't know about that. My buddy Philip Patres. Maybe that's how you say his last name. He commented right now. He says because we mentioned about fucking John Bethlehem, saying how he was awesome in the Sopranos movie. I said, wait, what? Sopranos made a movie? He goes, yeah. He says the Saints of Newark. Joey Diaz comes out. So shit. Now I gotta fucking see it. Shit, I fucking love Joey Diaz. Okay, now I'm really fucking curious. Hold on a second.
What? Sopranos made a movie? Okay, look.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I took the voice off, and now I can see the comments. Here.
Yeah, I didn't know about this. What the fuck? I gotta look that up now. What's it called? What the fuck?
Well, I know they were supposed to be making like a prequel kind of whatever thing, like a series that was supposed to show like how became Tony, or not Tony, but how he became the boss.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to show like when he was young and this and that, and how he rose to like how he got to where he got.
Well,
I thought it was going to be another series, and that's the movie.
dude, man, what's it called? You gotta fucking the Penguin, dude. That's one you gotta check out. Oh my god, this is hilarious. My friend Lorena right now just commented. Is that Charles?
I mean,
Wait, no, listen.
I didn't call it
Listen.
the Penguin and what's it called? But I didn't know he played it in this. Like he was gonna like play it.
Dude, check this out. This is hilarious. My friend Lorena, the chick that I mentioned that Charles fucking blocked way back when ago. She commented right now. Is that Charles?
Charles.
I was like, fuck no. Fuck no. I was like, no, fuck no. Charles won't answer my calls. Won't answer my messages.
That's funny.
It's hilarious. See, now this is actually getting kind of fun. I was totally against this. Now this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah. See, this is what the fuck, like, it's just fun.
I will tell him to fuck off.
We'll both be on it.
This is hilarious. No, again, you can comment back. Like I said, comment back or whatever the fuck. All you gotta do is read the comments. Oh god, this is hilarious. Oh my god, this is too fucking funny. Anyways, okay. Oh yeah, see, okay, yes, okay. Fucking. Talking about the pen. Yeah, dude. Okay, I saw like videos about that. How like he was in makeup for like fucking hours, And when you see the show, it's like, dude. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Like you look. I mean, you can't even tell it's him. It's all fucking makeup. It's all fucking makeup. But again, I don't want to go too much into the plot because I mean, I just want everybody to fucking check it out. But basically, what it is like one friend of mine, she kind of dismissed it because he's like, I'm already kind of like burnt out on the comic book, shows and movies. I said, no, that's just it. Like Batman comes out in name, Riddler comes out in name, and that's it. I think in like one episode each, and that's it. But the entire show, it's basically a gangster movie. And it's basically just talks about how Penguin, like rose to power, and it's so fucking dark, dude. I mean, I couldn't stop watching it. I ran through it, dude. I could not stop watching it. I would watch as much as I could before work. I'd go to work, I'd come home, and I would repeat the last episode, rewatch it, and then keep on going. Like I couldn't stop it because there's so much going on. Like there's so much detail, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but the way the show ends. Holy shit! Hands down. I mean, hands down to the writers. It's like wow. I mean, nobody would have predicted that ending. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, just give you something to anticipate. Like when you get to the end, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I don't know how I feel about this. Like it's one of those moments. You're just like you gotta like take it in. You're just like, dude, that was intense. Like wow. I mean, I need a minute. I need to even Ray, dude. Like, again, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I mentioned to Ray how like I ran through it. I said, dude, I couldn't stop watching. He's at me too. I said, dude, in the ending, he's like, in Ray's like Ray's face, his eyes just fucking like open up. He's like, dude, I know, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god.
It's one where they leave you where you have to watch the next episode.
I really hope they make a second season.
I fucking hate those shows. I love them, but I hate them because you watch the last episode, the end, and you're like, fuck. It's 3 a.m. I gotta go to sleep.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really hope they make a second season because it was just that fucking good, dude. Like, it was just that fucking good. What's it called?
What? They want to make Batman gay.
Oh god, I hope not.
Oh. Yep. What are we living in now?
God, I hope not. You know, well, because okay, have you checked out the new animated Batman series?
There's a new one.
It's kind of new. It's called Batman Cape Crusader. It's on Amazon. I checked out the first episode, and you know me, dude. Like, I mean, I'm all against the whole like PC culture, cancel culture shit. But I mean, I'm willing to give anything a chance. But I mean, certain things, it's like you gotta kind of cross some lines a little bit. Like they made Commissioner Gordon black. So obviously, of course his daughter's black, right? Now that didn't bother me. That, you know, changing the race of certain characters doesn't bother me as long as you know that you do it right. Cool, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's never bothered me. Yeah. When you change genders, that bugs me a little bit because I'm sorry, but certain characters are built a certain way. Their backstories are built up a certain way. I'm sorry to say it, ladies, but there's a lot of things that men, not that we're willing to do them, but we are obligated to do them. I'm not saying that a woman will not go into a burning house to save her child or any other person for that matter. I'm not saying that she's not willing to do it. I'm just saying when you look around in a burning building, there's a crowd of people outside. Everybody's looking at the biggest, strongest guy and asking, "Hey, motherfucker, why don't you do anything about this?" Just saying. I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Because last time I checked, nobody looks at the fucking any woman and say, "Hey, bitch, get your ass in there, man. Why don't you go and save that man? Can't you hear him screaming?" No. They look for the motherfucker who looks like a goddamn fucking reacher and get mad when he's not doing it. It's like, bitch, I'm not a fucking firefighter. What the hell? But again, like I said, women will do it. Yeah. Men have to do it. There's a difference. That's why we get paid more $1 an hour. Just saying. Y'all get mad about it? Okay, fine. Tell you what. Next time we're on the Titanic and it's fucking sinking, I get to go in there first. How's that? If you want equality, we gotta do this shit right, man. We gotta cut it right down the middle. No fucking cherry picking over here. You know. It's like, fuck, man.
And then, I mean, speaking of that, like, how would that work, too? It's like, okay, like, just throwing out there, like, women and children first, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's 2 males that have a kid. Like, how is that gonna work? You just throw your kid with some random person, and it's like, why?
Oh, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, though? I came up with a theory on why it's when they say it, even in the wording alone, it explains how women are more important than men. Okay, because check it out. This is crazy. In case of a catastrophe, you know, like, you know, burning building or a hostage situation, they always say, you know, save the women and children first, right? Now this is just a theory. Okay, I have no way of fact checking this. This is just a personal theory. I think I brought it up to Liz. I might have brought it up to you. I'm not sure. I know I brought it up to one of you guys. But my theory based on that is simply because it says women and children, right? Now here's the thing. It's not because the woman is there to take care of the child. It's the women first, then the children, and then if we have time, the men. And the reason for that is there's actually a reason for that, because the women are the most important. Okay, they are the producers of the children. Okay,
yeah.
The children themselves, they're children. They still have time to grow up. They can still produce. Guess what? The government can still make money off of them. The men, they're doing their part by making sure the women and children get away safely. We don't need you anymore, motherfucker. You did your job. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. You're done. You know what I'm saying? You are a waste of space. We don't need you anymore. That's how government sees us, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. Women, producers, children, produce goods, and men, we're just there to produce them and protect them until something bad happens. Then we get rid of us and go to somebody else. That's what we do. That's what we do, man. That's why we have studs and like horses and cows and bulls. I should say. You know, what is their purpose? They fuck a whole bunch of horses and cows, produce more, and then when they're done, what do? They just lay them out. They live a good life. Don't get me wrong. I mean, shit, I would love that fucking job. You don't gotta pay no child support. Shit, that'd be fucking great.
All you do is just fucking eat all day.
What's that? What is that? What is that joke when it's like the wife talks to the husband and says, "Did you know that a bull can have sex with a cow? I think like 100 times a year or some shit like that." And then
Or he has sex 100 times a day or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Some shit.
And then the man's like, "Yeah, we doesn't have to fuck the same cow every fucking day."
Oh, he doesn't have to fuck the same cow fucking all the time.
It's like fucking shit.
Yeah.
Oh god! But for the record, folks, look, Joey and I we're not sexist at all. I am actually a proud feminist. I strongly support women's rights, but y'all make it really fucking hard sometimes. I gotta admit. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude! Like the shit y'all bitch about, it's like doesn't even make sense anymore. You know, like what? Like okay, like was it? I saw one joke today. It was hilarious. It says men are always wrong, right? He says yes. It says women are always right, right? He says yes. So if a man says that women are always right, is he wrong? And like watch their head explode and shit. It's like, well then I'm just saying. I mean obviously it's a joke, but it's saying that like
it's a paradox. It's like,
yeah, and the thing is like okay, obviously it's a joke, but the reality is like I mean too many people like take some shit way too fucking seriously when it comes to like gender roles. You know, I know there's a lot of things that women can do just as good as a man, if not better. But here's the thing: it depends on the person. You know, if you take a woman that's like 5'2", 100 pounds, period, 100 pounds, and then you get another guy that's like 5'8", you know, 200 pounds. Okay, that needs to do some heavy lifting. Obviously, he's going to do the job better. Okay, as far as intelligence goes, different story. Okay, most of the time we're talking about physical feats of strength. That's it. Okay, I have seen some massive muscular women that can probably well right now I'm skinny as shit, but I mean that are like obviously like right up there, you know, with fucking with, like men's level when it comes to competitions like that. I see it all the fucking time. That does not mean that they should be competing with them in those same competitions though, because look at the same guy that's at his peak. Guess what? Yeah, big fucking difference. That's why I hate all these men competing in women's sports because they suck in men's sports. It's like, dude, just accept the fact that you suck and let it go. Maybe you should try something else. You know, you ever thought about
you know what? You need to fucking try harder then. You need
You
need to work harder.
That's what I say. If
I mean that's the way we would ever if you can't keep up, you gotta fucking keep
going.
You gotta keep going. If not, it's like what is it, the fucking natural selection, you know, you can't keep up, you're gonna get caught by the line. You know, and you don't have that, so now people complain because you know, and everybody gets a fucking trophy.
I know, dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I remember like when I was a kid, you know, I remember we had the was it field day? Like when we were kids.
That's a fucked up loophole they found.
Like
I can't win the trophy, so I'm just gonna
Did you ever
girl now.
Did you ever that growing up, field day? You know, it was just a day of events, you know, like it was just like
Oh yeah, my nephew had field day last week.
Oh, you did? Oh, really? Oh man, I missed that, dude. Like that's back when I don't know. Okay, so I'm that made my. I'm glad you told me that. I was going to say, do they still do that? I'm so glad that you told me that.
No, my nephew had field day last week. My sister was telling me that now they have a whole thing, because you know with technology and shit nowadays, you know they have like a whole whatever. So the teacher's sending pictures of field day, and my sister was telling me that out of, I think she said they sent like maybe 50, 60 pictures. My nephew was in 80% of the fucking pictures.
No shit.
He was like, yeah, every time he's out there taking a picture, everyone was like, yeah. And it's funny because she's like, he does this smile.
Yeah.
He has his smile because he has this picture smile and he has a smile. So like he smiles whatever, but then when he's taking a picture, he does a different smile.
Yeah.
And my sister was asking him like, why do you smile like that? He's like, I don't know, I just like the way it looks. All right.
I like your style, bitch.
I was like, you see, he's already getting that fucking. He's like, all right, I got my TV face and I got my fucking.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Turn a little fucking cunt smash already.
I got my picture smile and I got my smile.
Hell yeah, dude. No, that's fucking awesome. What's it called? Oh, matter of fact, no, it's funny only because you mentioned smiles. There's this chick that I follow on Facebook. She's fucking. I mean, I think she's fucking gorgeous. I don't know. Some people might not think so. She's like covered in tattoos, like head to toe. Like I think it was one post. She said like she's like 95% of her body is covered in tattoos, and it's a lot of like nerdy tattoos with like you know like Pokemon, and like a lot of like Pokemon characters. But they're all like it's all like prison style, all like black, like just like black and white.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then but then she has like other tattoos like on like she has this crazy back piece where it's a bunch of like demonic shit on there. Like again,
Yeah.
like it's crazy elaborate. The whole thing, like I mean, I can't even imagine one the amount of hours, but two like how long that took. But I'm not gonna lie, I want to get one of my questions posted up on her link. My question I want to know is like, what was your first tattoo and where was it? Like your very first, like virgin skin, like you had absolutely nothing. And do you have any pictures of you without tattoos? Like, how do you look like completely bare? Like, I'm just curious, you know what I'm saying? I think she looks gorgeous. And people get on there and fucking talk smack. And I was like, dude, but why are you here? Like, you know, if you don't like it, then why are you here? Like, leave her alone, dude. Like, I think she looks fucking smoking hot. I love the ones that always be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Dude, she's never going to talk to you. You're never going to meet her. I'm sure she loves the attention, but you know, like they do it like as if like she's gonna like stop what she's doing and go down and oh my God, let me get on a plane. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I think are hilarious. I used to do it too, I'll admit, but I mean I was in my 20s, I was retarded. You know, I mean I'm not stupid anymore. I don't fucking do shit I think I'm actually gonna get like, oh my God, she's gonna call me tomorrow. You know? No, it doesn't work that way. But then she's smoking hot. Oh, sorry, the reason I brought this up is because she in most of her stories when like the camera view like scrolls up and it shows her face, she has this certain smile that she makes, a certain look that she gives. And it's just, I don't know what it is, dude. It's so fucking sexy, man. Like, again, she doesn't always do it, but like, it's like most of the time. So, like, that's her, like, signature look. Kind of like fucking Ben Stiller in Zoolander. Fucking, with Blue Steel. Like, she does that look, and I'm just like, oh, God, you're so fucking hot. Like, I'm telling you, like, again, like, she's like, ugh. Again, I think she's fucking beautiful. Some people might not think so, but I think she's fucking gorgeous. Matter of fact, you know, let me see if I can look her up, but just to give her some credit. That way, people, if anybody wants to check her out, I can show her to you real quick. Hold on. She always pops up at some point. But anyways, so we can go ahead and change subjects. I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about anyway. Anyway, I think we're just doing like movie reviews and shit. Oh no, we're talking about the fucking the Katy Perry bullshit in the beginning of this shit. What? Okay, just to touch base with that just a little bit more. Like, do you think it's just another distraction, like the shit that happened with fucking remember the submarine?
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. To be honest, I really think that's all it is. It's just you know people like you know because that's all I keep on seeing it in the fucking news, and it's like okay, I think we've all agreed. We can all agree that it's bullshit. Can we just you know stop talking about it now? Because I mean like it's not important. Like we all know they didn't actually go into space. It's bullshit. My question is, what are they actually trying to distract us from? Like what's really going on? You know what I mean? That's
what's the distraction that's. Yeah. Well, supposedly, I just read that Trump signed the bill about using what is it, food stamps?
Yes.
For junk food.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh wait. When did they stop doing that?
Right before we were gonna start fucking recording and shit, I saw it on Facebook that apparently Trump.
Oh, here she is.
Says,
there you go. Okay.
They have been talking about it. But,
okay, I'm gonna post up on the screen.
But how is it gonna work though? Is it? Oh well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like when you buy beer and you have food stamps. You go and you pay, and then they're like, "All right, now you owe $6.75," and it's like, "Oh yeah, the beer." Mm-hmm. So you have to pay cash for the beer.
That's hilarious. Okay, check it out. Real quick. Are
I
you?
always thought that, like, you know, well, apparently they do monitor what you fucking buy. So what we would do is when we would buy shit, only on occasion we'll slip up. But when we would buy beer and we had food stamps, we would do separate. So we would buy all the food and we pay the food stamps, and then we'd buy the beer with cash or the card or whatever.
Yeah, same
but
here.
We never put the beer, cigarettes, nothing was on the same receipt as when we were using food stamps with.
Yeah, same here. Real quick, I don't know if you're watching the video, just for anybody watching. Her name is Denise Lowens. I'm just gonna post it up on screen so we can see it right there. Denise Lowens. If anyone wants to look her up. Like I said, I keep on seeing like little snippets of the feed, so some people are gonna check this out. So yeah, so we'll get some.
So you can't use food stamps.
Apparently not. I forgot.
I'm reading the comments.
Okay, I know.
I know
you could for a while. Because like we could when I had food stamps. I know you could because John and I we had our routines. You know, we like the first of the month we always buy a couple of things to like make like one really good meal. We got
Yeah.
a couple of steaks. One time we got crab legs, you know, and shrimp and shit. We went like fucking surf and turf. But then we had like our snacks. We always had to have like a set amount of snacks. I always had to have fucking Sour Patch Kids. He had fucking peanut butter M&Ms, and he always kept them in the freezer. You know, like we had like certain things that we would get through our food stamps. And so I know at that time you could still do that. I don't know. I don't remember when they stopped doing that though. I know they did. I just don't remember when. Yeah, you can do with fucking junk food anymore, like sodas and chips and shit. 'Cause I remember working for gas
I don't
stations.
know. I mean, well, I haven't had food stamps and fuck, I don't even know.
Because I remember working at gas stations, and that was the biggest complaint that a lot of people that couldn't get food stamps would bitch because like, oh, they just spend it on junk food. It's like, well, I mean, that's up to them. I mean, let them get fat.
Yeah.
You know, it's none of your business. You know, if you want if you want to buy yourself fucking veggies, good for you. But I mean, you know, it's like it's their money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Money's money. Government doesn't give. I don't understand why they're doing that though. To be honest, it's like it's like as if it's gonna change anything. I mean, America's still a fast country in the
It's like
world.
they're changing the lunch at fucking in schools. You know, they changed everything in schools because of the health and this and that. And
I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
same thing with the regulating in the fast food. I mean, they're only able to use this kind of oil. They're only able to use this and that. Like that's why fucking Jack in the Box doesn't taste the way Jack in the Box used to.
Oh,
taste
you haven't?
back then.
I haven't had Jack Box in forever, but I'm kind of glad because I heard, yeah, like you said, I heard that the value, so the value of the foods is like gone down really badly.
See, it depends on where you go and the people that work. It's
That's
just,
true, though. That's
I
true.
say it's just the lack of fucking.
Commitment.
I mean, I say this everywhere that I work at. It's just the slacking of management.
That's true,
Because
though.
the management wants to be the boss and cracking the whip and doing this and this and this, but they don't take the time to actually show these motherfuckers, like, all right, this is how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
This is what we want from you. It's like, no, they didn't train you, you know, and at that, they huff and puff instead of fucking actually showing you how to fucking do the shit the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy because I mean I fucking, you know, I'm not fucking young, so when I go to when I go to work at a new restaurant, I've already eaten there. The reason I work there is because it's like, all right, I like the food, you know, I
Yeah.
know how you guys operate, you know, I'm gonna come in, so I already know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I already know what's going on, and when shit starts going, I'm like, man, this is gonna be a fucked up job. I mean, because yeah, like that's how it was when I went to Jack. Jack was so promising. They were like, "You're gonna be a supervisor. You're gonna make this."
I remember
much
that.
money."
I remember that, yeah.
All right, I'm leveling up. I'm stepping up. You know, I'm whatever. I'm making more money than what I was, and I thought it was gonna be easier. And fuck no, dude. It was I regretted that shit fucking totally because they did not train anybody. They didn't fucking nothing. It was just they threw everybody out there and pretty much everybody did shit the way they fucking wanted to do it. And I was like, God damn. And it's like, I try to keep a uniform fucking thing and shit. Like, I mean, shit, we've been eating Jack for forever. So it's
Yeah.
I know how this shit's supposed to be. I know what's supposed to whatever. And man, and even management would just, all they would do is just complain and bitch. And it's like, what are you guys going to do to fix this shit? And it's like,
shit.
and nothing, bro. And I ended up
Dude,
getting tired.
oh
I
man.
quit. Shitty management.
I gotta. This makes me sad. Hold on a second. I have to turn my chair around for a second.
Crazy ADD.
Right.
We went from talking about food stamps to talking about Jack in the Box.
No, it's funny. Okay, check it out. Since we brought that up, because okay, like I said a minute ago, I recently quit my last job, and not because I fucking love the job. Like I said, I love the job.
Shit, Ray's watching.
Is he Ray? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No shit.
What's up, Ray? Fucker.
Hey Ray, go fuck yourself. Hey Ray, go fuck yourself. No, but check it out. No, because the reason I quit, I'm not gonna lie, like I love the job, dude. And what's crazy thing about it is that my boss was so fucking good. Like there was a point I wanted to ask him if he was actually fucking fucking asshole. Fucking Ray. I wanted to ask him if he had ever read the Art of War because like he was so good at his fucking job, dude. Like okay, like on Valentine's Day was fucking nuts, dude. Like it was like
Yeah.
like I've worked on Valentine's Day on like in like a corner bakery, But before that, every time I worked at Valentine's Day, it was always at fucking as a server. Okay, so
Yeah.
mad money. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you're walking out with like like easy $2 at least. There was one server actually asked us, "Hey man, how much did you make on Valentine's Day?" 300. He made $300 in tips. I was like, motherfucker, dude. God, I shouldn't have asked. It's like, fuck. Don't get me wrong, dude. I don't hate. Like I could have applied for that job if I wanted to. I could have done it if I wanted to. I just can't do serving anymore, man. Serving and bartending it's a young man's game, dude. Like I mean, and then the way the server's there because it's fine dining. I've done fine dining. Don't get me wrong, but the presentations, the trays themselves. I mean, they have food runners, but not always. And some of those platters, I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking drop that shit, bust my ass, fucking drop into a table. I'm gonna kill a kid. I don't know, dude, something bad's gonna happen, you know. So it's like no, it's like I didn't bother, but here's the thing, I didn't leave the job because I didn't like it. I appreciated the job, I loved the job, but that's the problem. I got too comfortable. What happened was on Monday morning, I went to the funeral for my grandmother, and coming home, my dad picked me up, right? And coming back, we were having a conversation. And he was just just swapping stories, right? Because my dad and I never really talked, and so it was crazy because like he's telling me all this shit about like his brother and his nephew, and and other people that have worked for him, worked with him, Casaloto, that are just just lazy pieces of shit, bunch of pie babies basically, and he's telling me this, and I'm thinking to myself like, we don't talk like ever. Like, you don't ever like ask me like what I've been doing, what's going on in my life, or what I'm up to right now, what projects I'm working on, Like you pretty much just keep it in the dark. You really don't know, and it's probably because he doesn't really give a shit. But like, it bugged me because I thought to myself like, man, like he has absolutely no idea what's going on in my life right now. He sounds like he's doing fucking great though. He sounds like he's doing fucking great. Which don't get me wrong, because at one point my mom even asked me, she's like, she said, hey, ask him, if he can help you get a fucking car, and I was like, like. One, it's a pride thing. It's like not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do it. And two, it's like I'm not gonna ask my dad for anything. Because like, dude, if he could have helped me out so many times up to now, he never has. A couple of bucks here and there, which is great. But past that, no. It's like I'm not gonna fucking out of nowhere. Hey, by the way, you seem to be doing all right. Think you can hook a brother up with a fucking car? It's like no, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He gave me a couple of bucks. I was happy with that shit. I was happy for the handout. And so because he asked me, and I was even like. Well, si los quieres, way. I mean, if you want to, I mean, you don't have. I mean, I'm not gonna ask you. Yeah, man. No, I mean, if you want to give me some money, sure. This is before I quit my job, by the way. But then, okay, but this is what happened. So I come home and I'm watching The Bear, and the thing about it is that show is again, it's phenomenal. Everybody should check it out. Even if you're not into the culinary, just check it out. It's a fucking good show. We always have. Remember, we had this conversation. There's always those characters. There's a character that we relate to, and there's our favorite character. And my favorite character is the main character. He's awesome. I love him. And I wanted to relate to him, but after a while, I was like, nah, dude. Like, I mean, he's just too good. Like, I'm not at that level. But then his best friend, cousin, fucking Richie. I love Richie. Richie's an asshole. He's a piece of shit, just like me. And that's when I started realizing, man, I want to be fucking Carmen, man, but I'm fucking Richie. God damn it. Richie is the fucking loser of the show. He's not doing shit with his life. He's 45 years old. He's got a fucking daughter. She's a toddler. He's divorced. I'm assuming they were married. Yeah, because I don't know. They could have been married. I'm not sure. But his backstory is just like basically he's just coasting through life, doing the bare minimum, not even making a fucking effort, and he's content with that. And I'm watching. There's a scene when, and I know I told you, but this is for anybody listening. There's a scene where he comes down to the basement because they're trying to set up a new restaurant. He says, "Hey man, we need this and this and this," and he's there, like just like looking down. And he was looking at old pictures, and he goes, "Hey man, do you ever feel like you don't have a purpose?" And Carmen's like, "I don't got time for this." So he starts going back up the stairs, but then he stops and he looks at him. He looks at what he's doing, and he's just like he's got the background music, it's all playing like fucking like monster ballads and shit, just like depressing shit. So he's like, "All right, I have time for this." It's one of those things, what? Maybe he's asking for help. Let me just check on him, make sure he's okay. And he goes and like talk about how he's reading this book that says how this guy this guy and this has this group of kids that grew up together, and as they got older, one of them was like really awesome pro athletes. The other one was like these like great musicians. This chick was like smoking hot. She went on and got like better fucking jobs. But this guy, he ends up he's just coasting through life. He's like at one point he says he's just there watching trains, and he's like, oh wait. Oh, I'll wait for the ambulance pass. Fucking loud. He's just there watching trains. And he's like, watching trains do what? He goes, be fucking trains. Yeah, it really hit home when he said that. I thought to myself, fuck, man, that's what I'm fucking doing. I'm sitting here watching fucking trains, working this fucking dead end job, knowing I could be doing better. I'm fucking educated, knowing I've done better jobs, held better positions. I settled. As sad as it sounds, I hate to admit it, Charles is right. I hit bottom and I said, fuck it, I'm good with this. The problem is though, when you hit bottom, you're supposed to start over. You're not supposed to just sit there and chill.
You're supposed to bounce up, yep.
Yeah, you're supposed to go, okay, cool, let's do this. And we start over and we try again. And I said, nah, I think I'm good. And that's what I did. And it took that movie to realize that, holy shit, dude, that's what I'm fucking doing right now. So Wednesday, I was off that day too. That's why I'm sitting there thinking about this crap, right? Thursday rolls around. I need to go to work. I'm getting ready for work. I'm laying in bed and I'm sitting there. I'm just laying there. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I need to go to work. And my alarm goes off. It's fucking 3:30. I need to be there at 4. And I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, do you want to keep on doing it? If you go in there right now, you're gonna get back in your routine. You're a sociopath. You're gonna make excuses. You're like, just a few more weeks, just one more paycheck, and you're never gonna fucking leave. I was at Corner Bakery for almost 2 goddamn years, and they shat all over me every fucking day. Why the fuck did I stay there for so goddamn long? It's fucking stupid. So I said, no, fuck it, dude. So I left. I gave a very, very respectful resignation. I lied that I said I'd go out of town. But I mean, I did say straight, I said, I apologize. I'm sorry for inconveniencing you. It's been a pleasure working for you. A pleasure working with everybody else. Y'all are great. But this is consider this my resignation. And I didn't get a response. I didn't expect one, which is fine. But I left on decent terms, I guess you could say. But again, I told myself, what, this is that's it. That's no more settling, no more fucking, wasting my time on dead end jobs, knowing that I can do better. It's pointless. And I know a lot of people do that shit too. The thing is, though, everybody that I worked with, all Mexicans, all from Mexico, and the reason that they're all there is because that's as far as they can go. They don't speak English. Only so many places will hire them. I'm sure they get paid well. I'm sure they do their jobs very well, but their options are limited. Mine aren't. I shouldn't be doing jobs like that if I don't have to. It's stupid, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Like what was your last job? Matter of fact, better put. What did you start at your last job? Better put.
I started off as a housekeeper at my last job. I got hired as a housekeeper, and they were going to see about putting me at front desk or, maybe whatever. And normally when they do me like that, it's like, you're going to be a housekeeper.
Yeah.
And, what happened was, I did 2 days as a housekeeper. They thought I was full of shit about what I said I can do. And they were like, well, you know what? They said after lunch you go to front desk. And then I went to front desk. And I was front desk for about 2-3 weeks. And then I became the night auditor. And then from the night auditor, I became the manager on duty. And that was all, it just kind of all fell on top of me. I think I was there, by the 4th month, they already, whatever and shit. But it was just because they couldn't, like I say, a lot of places I work, it's just management. You rub the manager the wrong way and people were getting fired. It was like the manager would come at somebody fucking, in the wrong tone, stupid and whatever, so they would respond back and the manager would be like, I didn't like that. And it was like, well, you shouldn't have come at them like that.
No shit.
Whatever, and they're like, I don't like them. We're gonna whatever, and we're firing them. So pretty much once that was it. You had to either do like a big do something special for them, or do some weird shit. But most people got fired. Nobody lasted more than a month.
No shit.
And it sucked. That job fucking sucked because there was people that they would move in to the hotel, so they can work and live there, and they would only be there a week, and they would fire them. And it's like, these people gave up all their shit, you know, wherever they were staying. They're like, deuces, bitch. You know, some people are like, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, I got my own place and I'm gonna be good. And then they fuck whatever, and then they go to this job, and then you're like, hey, fuck you, bye. So you just spend a whole week moving in to get fired a fucking 2 days later.
Fucking Freddie. Dude, okay, go read Freddie's comment. He just posted right now. Fucking that's so bad.
Fucking right.
No, Freddie, look, the last comment. Look. Fucking.
What about?
Oh my god. Like, what the hell, man?
Who, Fernie?
Yes.
Your podcast sucks. You should feel bad.
Yeah. Like, what the hell, man? Oh my god. Anyways, okay, then that's my next question. Then, how long were you there? I don't even. I'm not gonna. That's actually a legit question. I don't remember. To be honest, I know you were there for a minute, but I don't remember how long you were actually there.
I was there about 6 months.
See, okay, and then in that 6 months, like you got fucking promoted to manager, didn't you?
Yeah, within those 6 months, I got promoted to management.
Oh my god, dude! I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm still pissed at you for that shit, man. Like, ugh.
Well, like I said, it just fell on me because what happened was they fired everybody, and then the people that had been there holding it down, they were like, "I'm tired of this shit."
I know.
They told me.
No, I know. I mean, I'm not blaming you.
They were like best wishes, and they fucking dipped.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, like I'm not.
Because they fucking. I was the only one there.
Like my whole thing is that, like don't get me wrong, like I'm not blaming you for what happened. The only reason I'm upset is like I had told you to be careful. I said, just be careful, man. You know, because you're getting too comfortable.
Yeah.
And then I told you that, you know, and you didn't listen. And the only reason I got upset is because, like, don't get me wrong, you're not that thrifty. Let's be honest. But you were doing good. Like, you were making good fucking shit. And I'm granted you're working your ass off every goddamn fucking week. But I mean, like, you were comfortable at your job, which I was trying to warn you about. But you were comfortable financially. You were doing really good. You kept on telling me, I did this, did that, and I still have this much left. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's badass, you know. Like you were staying like positive. Then you go into this fucking self-destruct mode like you always do, and you start fucking everything up. It's like, God damn it, Joey, stop it.
Well, what it was is, I mean, my fucking pops died, and then
yeah, I know. I know, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I do remember that.
I started getting sick because, I mean, dude, I was working
like
10, 11 hours a day. Like, it just depended on the day, and then I fucking I was working 6 days a week. Like, dude, doing that for like 4 months, I was exhausted.
Burnt out?
Mentally, physically, I was done.
Yeah.
And that's when I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna whatever, because I had asked him what happened, it was just bad, I guess, timing, circumstances and shit.
Yeah.
Because the person that normally relieves me for my 1 day off, I would get the day before that I asked for my mental health day, I guess for whatever, I guess the way that people are saying it now, they unalived themselves.
Oh, sorry. We're doing this on Facebook. I'm not sure you can see that.
Yeah.
That's funny, though. That's hilarious. Because I don't know. Okay, you're not watching the feed, but like my face literally like jerked to look at my phone. Like, did you say unalive? What the fuck are you? Oh, that's right. I forgot we're doing this on Facebook. Ugh. But for the record, by the way, everything we say on here, if for whatever reason, like Facebook decides to like take it down or delete it, this is still gonna come up on the actual podcast, the audio version. Like nothing we record is gonna be censored. This is just a trial run. Joey and I are trying this out just to see how the video will come out, how the audio will come out. We don't see if it comes out clearly or not. Obviously, it is. 'Cause people are fucking commenting, so obviously they can hear us. They can hear us great, which is great. So that's good. So okay, so we have that on our side. So yeah, so we are gonna keep on doing this for the record. Just letting everybody know.
Yeah.
This is how we're gonna do the show from here on out.
This is the first time.
Yeah, this is the first attempt. Like I said, you know, I mean, we weren't really sure if this is even gonna work. I spent pretty much all afternoon like going back and forth, you know, with my computer, my laptop, and my mic, my phones. I say yes, plural phones. Like trying to see if the audio will come out properly. Where the fuck the video come out and say, okay. Now the next cast, it'll be a Zoom call though, and that one because this is Facebook Live. So this is not really recording. This is just like, you know, like snippet by snippet. So anybody watching this, I guess within like 24 hours, I guess they'll see like some of it if you're online right now. But the next episode will actually be like recorded, and I'll post that up on Spotify and on YouTube and on our actual website. And it'll unfortunately just be this, it's me just staring at the fucking screen, responding to Joey's shit. Which I guess, I mean, I don't know. That's what people want to see. I guess whatever. I still don't get it, but whatever the fuck. Hold on, a second. You have a dildo on your desk. It's a mic, you jackass. It's a fucking mic.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna be on camera.
Hilarious. Hey, we can, dude. You can
I love this shit. No, because I'm reading the fucking comments. Are you like fucking? I'm looking at this shit. They said, next step, Joey on camera. No, the next episode I'll be on camera.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying we can do that like easily. Because if I get the Zoom added on there, that's what'll happen basically.
Yeah, or I'm gonna figure it out because there's got to be a way we can like duo on Facebook Live.
I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'm assuming probably. I don't know. Hold on.
I will figure it out. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll Google it. Like I always say, there's always a way to fucking figure it out.
Yeah. God damn, I can't get the fucking screen where I liked it. That's fine.
It's my mic.
Oh, it's called. But no, it's called. That's
the. I just noticed the fucking mic in the corner of the video thing, but. It's funny.
We have a dildo on your desk. It's like it's a mic, you jackass. What's it called? Oh, but yeah. Also, what I was saying is that I'm gonna find work this week. So the next episode we record, it'll be a Zoom call. So we do it right. If I do, I'm gonna see if I can post it up live on Facebook at the same time that I'm actually like doing the call. If I can do it, because I have this whole week to figure it out. But if I can do that, then we can actually like post it up live. That'd be fucking awesome. Because that way we show the Zoom call, so we would show you as well. Like you'd be on the air as well, like at the same time, so we can both like watch, like be on screen together.
We can link it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's whatever. I mean,
I know there's a way to do it. I know there's a way to do it. Like I said, this is me.
Like what is it? Earlier we were fucking with something. You were fucking with something. You're like, that looks too complicated. We'll do it later.
Yeah. It's like that. Yeah, I was
That's how I feel with shit too. It's like. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'll just, we'll do it next time, or I'll play with it later.
Yeah, well, it's because, okay, here's the thing people don't understand. It's like we've said it before, but for anybody, like, any new listeners, like, this isn't low budget, it's no budget. Okay? Like, I can honestly say.
What we're doing. We're figuring this out as we fucking go along.
Like, okay, like, let's put it this way, okay? Like, I've basically funded this entire operation. Okay? Like, I'm the brains and the bank, and Joey's the muscle. Basically he keeps it together. I can't do this without him. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time though, like I can't see myself doing this with anybody else. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's nobody else that I have the kind of conversations I have with him. Because granted, like I have my sister podcast with Liz, and it's great. Don't get me wrong, Liz and I have great conversations, but it's not like this. It's different. With Liz, I'm a little more vulnerable. I tend to get more into like my like deeper shit. I get a little more emotional because I'm talking to a woman. So it's different.
Yeah.
But with you and me, we just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about though, I will admit this though, when Liz takes the mic, dude, man, she goes in her fucking power rants. Jesus Christ, man. Like she can bitch, dude. She gets mad. She goes off on them. I'm like, I literally just sit back going, okay, and then, damn, that's fucked up. For real, son of, what a fucking asshole. What did you do? No. What did you do? Oh no, you did not. You didn't. Man, I wish I had seen that shit. Son of a bitch. It's not even a joke, dude. That's literally every conversation we have. Like your work stories. You thought my work stories are bad, dude. Jesus Christ. That's all it is, though. It's always like work stories because you work with a bunch of fucking pie babies.
Yeah.
Like I used to. That's another thing too. That was the ironic thing about my job. I love my job. Everybody I worked with was competent. They were all of our cooks were awesome. They all spoke Spanish. So I could hardly talk to them, most of them. But I mean, like the camaraderie, we all like joked around with each other. Like they fed us on most occasions. It was cool, dude. Like it was cool working in a kitchen that was actually efficient. I will admit, like like dishwasher wise and busser wise, like in and out, fucking spinning door. As long as I was there, several dishwashers left just in the time that I was there. I was only there for like 3 months. You know, but
Yeah.
but again, I mean, again, I enjoyed the job, but that was the problem. I became complacent. That was the word of the week that I was using the most. You know, I became complacent
Yeah.
with the job to where I was like, you know what, like I'm settling for this shit. And again, I could be doing something better. Like right now, I found a fucking remote job for eBay. Now again, I gotta like follow up to see all the shit. But that's just one. I mean, there's several jobs, several acting gigs as well that I keep on finding. You know, on those sites that I signed up for. Like these jobs are available and they pay a lot. You know, like a simple commercial gig, you can walk out with $1,000 for one day's work. You know, $1,000. If you're bilingual, that's $2,000. They don't pay you a little bit more for doing the same commercial in Spanish. They pay you twice as much because that saves them on having to hire another actor. $2,000 to do the same job twice. That's it. Shit, sign me up, man.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm on my Duolingo. I'm getting my Spanish up. My German, I kind of slack because
I need to get back in my German. My German was actually doing really. I was actually doing really good with my German, and then I've been working at all these Mexican restaurants, so I started doing that.
I'm only good at my German when I'm drunk.
Makes sense. Maybe
It's funny because like the other day I was doing it and I was like I need to just keep up with it, and I was sober I guess
I guess.
and they have parts where you have to speak, and I couldn't say the word. Like I thought I was saying it right. I couldn't fucking say the word. I couldn't get it, and I kept fucking up on that one fucking word. And well, the other night I was fucking drunk and fucking Kenny had messaged me and shit, and I was like, I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna fucking get on this shit, and I was going through it, dude. And that one word, I didn't have no fucking problem with. So for some reason, with my drunk, I guess my little drunk slur, I can say the words right.
That's hilarious. Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, can you translate this phrase? Ich bin ein Mann.
Which one?
Ich bin ein Mann.
Ich bin ein Mann.
Ich bin ein Mann.
Ich bin ein Mann. Fuck no.
No?
Damn, I haven't gone that far.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. How about this one? How about this one? How about this one?
Ah, shit. See, the thing is, I know these words because I know them, but I can't remember them.
Okay,
See,
check.
'cause, I love Rammstein.
Oh, me too.
And one thing I would do is I would listen to the music with like English captions, or I would.
I
listen
need to
the
do that.
English version and then the German. I listen to shit back to back just to try to, you know, get the words and shit or figure out what the fuck they're saying. But like, yeah, I'm this Duolingo's fucking really helping.
Oh yeah, no. Matter of fact, it's funny you mentioned that. I don't remember what movie it was, but there was a part when a couple of characters they're both Japanese, and one of them asks the other. I believe it's Japanese. Don't quote me on that one. If anybody knows the movie I'm talking about, there's a scene when one of them asks the other how like her English is so polished, and that's I'm not know the word she used. That's what I'm choosing right now. But she said the way she learned was through karaoke. She would do all these fucking karaoke songs, and she would because again like she would read the words in Japanese, but she would say them in English, and so I was like, I believe that's how it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean it's on those lines. Might be vice versa, but either way, I thought what she said, and I was like, that's actually kind of like pretty smart. So I actually did that for a little while. Matter of fact, when I because I had not used my actual TV in my workshop for a while. And I finally did. So like now I now use that every fucking day. I'm in here every fucking day. But I started doing that. So shows that I was watching on like whatever network I was watching, I would put the captions to German subtitles, but of course the dialogue would be in English. So I would hear what they were saying, but I would read the words in German. It was actually working because again, as it is, I already practiced German a little bit up to that point. But again, there was certain words that I'd already caught, and then over a repetition, certain people they say the same things over and over again. So I started catching it. So later on, I'd be listening to Rammstein, and I would hear a lyric. Hey, I know what that was. I I recognize that. You get all excited and shit. But yeah, so I know what you're talking about. It's funny though too. Is it like German? German's not easy. Sorry, not hard at all. Actually, it's very similar to English in my opinion.
And then Spanish too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was the whatever too. Like there's some shit. I was like, it kind of reminded me of Spanish and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm like shit. Ramstein's got a song fucking in German. What is it?
No, in
Te quiero
Spanish.
puta?
In Spanish.
Yeah.
No, I fucking love that song. No, I played that way back when I first discovered it. I played it for I was a sous chef. This one bar and grill, and my chef. I missed that motherfucker. He was cool as shit. I played the song for him. You fucking love these. That's fucking badass. He liked the way it transitions that part where it's like the mariachi band, and then it fucking like dives right into the fucking like hard like thrash metal and shit. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. If anybody wondering, it's called Te Quiero Puta by Rammstein. It's brilliant fucking track. I fucking love it. It's hilarious. They have a lot of tracks like that though. They're fucking hilarious. Matter of fact, I think no, it wasn't that one. No, there was one song, Pussy. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That song's all about sex. And for those that don't know, Ray, if you're still watching this, maybe you remember there was one time we actually found the actual music video, the uncensored music video, which was basically a porn.
Oh god.
There's this like you're seeing like at first you're seeing titties and you're like what the fuck, you know, we're tripping out, you know, like they're actually showing this shit, you know, obviously not on YouTube, it was censored out, right? But as we progress, you know, into the video, because again I found it on fucking on one of the porn sites, and I can't remember who found it first. It was either me or Mingo or who showed to who first. But we both showed it to Ray at the same time. Hey man, you gotta check this shit out. This is fucking Rammstein video. It's a fucking porn, and it's funny because when you show it to people, it's like the best comparison is like Two Girls One Cup reaction. Like the moment you see fucking Till Lindemann pull out his giant fucking dick, and let's be honest, man, we all know the stereotype about Germans. It is fucking true. Because let me tell you something, man. He pulled out that fucking hog and he just started going to town. And then the very next scene, they all started doing it. We're like, whoa, what the fuck is happening right now? What are we watching? Oh, this is a music video? Like, holy shit.
The music video is a fucking orgy and shit.
Dude, it was a trip. No, that wasn't the case though. It was individual. Each band member was banging somebody else.
Okay.
I think the keyboard was banging a dude, or he was getting banged by a dude. I can't remember. And then he had like, and then he had like some prosthetic titties on. It was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a freaky faggot. But
Yeah.
Actually, I hope I don't get flack for that one. But no, dude, it's a fucked up video, man. I showed that video to so many people. I was like, dude, check this out. Like, you ever see this shit? They're like, what the fuck? And the same reaction every time. The moment they pull their dicks, I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Can you show that in a music video? As you can on this site.
Yeah.
God, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, they're still on my bucket list, man. They're still performing, they're still touring. I gotta see them before it's too late, man, because they're getting old.
Yeah.
They're like shit. They
They
gotta be
like
like,
coming to San Antonio.
huh?
They like coming to San Antonio.
When's this? You know?
I don't know, but like they came a couple of years ago.
I know that. Yeah, they've been a few times recently in the past.
I don't know because I had saw a post come up that apparently the singer's facing some allegations, as they all call it, that some fans that whatever he took them home and he was a little rough with them.
No shit.
Yeah, and so he's facing some legal shit or some stuff like that because he took some chicks home and he was a little rough.
It happens. What's
Well,
it
that's
called?
I mean, the singer of Rammstein, I mean,
Have you seen him? Shit.
uh,
I imagine he gets a little rough from time to time.
I wouldn't expect less.
Right, dude. The one video, it's called Kind Lust. Oh my god, dude, that video is insane because it's basically. Oh no, sorry, not Kind Lust. Sorry, not Kind Lust. I apologize.
I thought that was the one where they get off, where they show them in the fat suits.
Yeah, that is Kind Lust. Kind Lust is that one. That's Kind Lust.
Yeah.
The one I
get tired.
I fucking love that movie. Hey, there you go. There you go, some German. What's it called? My go-to video is always Mann gegen Mann, because it's basically that video is a trip because it's basically just a bunch of like big old fucking bodybuilder dudes, all just like it is this massive like wrestling match, and on first like glance, you know, you think like, oh, it's a fucking orgy and shit. No, it's not. They're not having sex. It's like they're wrestling, but like in a playful way. Like that was actually like a thing, like, you know, back in a lot of like tribes and shit. It's just the thing. You know, it's like it's not gay. It's just you know what dudes do. You know, and it's funny because that's why the song is called Mann gegen Mann, because it's man against man. So it's basically it's a metaphor based on, like, you know, like man against man. It's like literally, But at the same time, it's like, see, this is the problem. Is it wait, we should be like this, man against man, just having a good time, enjoying each other, just being guys. But instead, it's man against man.
Wrestle for fun, not for dominance.
Yeah, exactly. Instead, it's man against man, constantly fighting each other and picking each other, and who's got more, who's got less, blah 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 blah. It's like, see, again, dude, it's funny when you catch a little fucking like notes like that in music. Like, see, they're trying to tell us something, man. You know, it's all just fucking sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Maybe they're trying to get a message across. Hey, you know, maybe I'll stop fighting. The world will be a better place. You fucktard. Like,
Yeah.
I keep seeing all these fucking videos and posts on fucking Facebook. Still, like, you would think by now, enough people would got their head out of their ass and realize that our politicians don't give a shit about us by now. I mean, I figured that shit out when I was in my 20s. I'm 42 right now, and I still have friends my age that still think these motherfuckers actually give a shit. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, I mean, okay, put it this way. Okay, what crack are you smoking and why aren't you sharing? Because I want some of that shit, dude. I want some of that shit. Whatever it is you're smoking that's making you think these motherfuckers actually give a shit about us, please send it my way, because make my days better. I mean, what the actual fuck? No, dude, you're full of shit. I hear these motherfuckers, like Charles is a good example. He's hardcore fucking, I don't even know what the fuck, I think he's Republican. You know, I don't really give a shit, but he's one of those people that actually believes that, like, you know, his voice matters, his vote counts, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, fuck off, man. Just do your job, be happy you're still here, be happy that you're capable of doing your job, collect your paycheck, make your wife, whatever, pseudo-wife, whatever she is to you, happy, and then just, you know, that's it. You know, you're doing your shit. You know, bitch, want to complain all you want, they ain't gonna make a difference. You want to make a difference, join politics, get rich, and shut the fuck up. That's what you do. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to succeed in this country, that's what you do. You get into politics, you take all of your fucking values, all of your fucking morals, you throw them out the fucking window. You say, hey, I'm here to sell my soul, what do I sign? They say, here you go, motherfucker, let's go, let's do this shit, let's fuck some shit up. And then you tell your family, hey, by the way, I'm going to be a real big piece of shit for the rest of my life from here on out. But I just want you to know, you all going to be taken care of. Is that cool with you? And they'll say, hell yeah, cool. I'll see you all in a couple years. You come back from training, you're an asshole. They still love you because they're getting paid, and everybody wins. Or at least everybody in your family wins. And that's the American way. That's the American way. You heard this? You heard it here, folks. On Don't Be So Sensitive. I just told you how to get rich. Hey, you might not like the steps you gotta go to get there. But in the end, you're gonna get rich, you're gonna have a hot wife, and you're gonna die happy. I mean, isn't that the way it always goes? Have you seen any of our politicians die sad in the past few years? And again, in the past few years, I don't mean in history, I mean in the past few years. You know, the ones that died, you know, sadly or tragically, you know, they didn't play ball. This is back when your voice actually did matter. And they put a stop to that shit real fucking quick.
Yep.
You know, JFK may he rest in peace. Shit. Was he the last person they assassinated, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was the last person they assassinated.
Yeah, exactly. See, you know why?
I mean, there's been attempts.
Attempts?
I mean, there was, what's it called? Didn't they shoot, they shot
his little brother.
Was it in the 80s? No, I think they shot like Reagan or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, they shot Robert Kennedy and then they shot Reagan in the 80s. Yeah, I remember that. And then they supposedly attempted one at Trump. I think it was last year.
Yeah.
I'm still skeptical about that one, only because the suspect in question that supposedly, I say supposedly, you know, actually made the shot. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, just because it missed and it killed somebody else. I'm still on that shit. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I still haven't gotten over that. I still haven't gotten over the fact that bullet barely missed him, like clipped his ear. That's it, and killed somebody in the crowd behind him, like a random person just there in the rally. I cannot get over that, dude. Like, how unlucky do you have to be to die from a random fucking gunshot that was aimed toward the fucking the president nominee? You just happen to be there, wrong place, wrong time. Now you're dead. Like, I will never get over that, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, hey Christians, where's God's plan on that one? Jesus Christ, I would love to hear some responses on that one. I would love. I forget the fucking tsunamis in fucking Japan. Okay, Christians. What the fuck is that shit, man? Hey God, what the hell, man? You fucking dropped the ball? What happened, man? You jerking off? You weren't paying attention? Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, why did she have to fucking die? You know? God damn. I'm not gonna, again, I'm sorry, I cannot get over that shit. Like, the whole randomness of that. It was one thing that it was an ear barely missing. That could mean shit. An inch to the left, you would have been, wait, was it left or right? I can't remember. I think it was the right. I don't remember. either way, in instantly the other direction, he would have been dead. You know, and instead, some random fucking bystander was dead. You know, and that's crazy to me. Dude. Like it's like Jesus Christ. Like if we are in the Matrix, shit, they're doing a damn good job. You know, this is a very, very well written script because then that shit was precise. I mean, how the fuck did you pull that off, man? Or our government's going, fuck. All right, Plan B. What's Plan B? Well, we elect him into office. That's what happens. And then we can't try to kill him again. It's gonna be too weird. And then we had one shot at this and you fucked it up. I can already see like the guys in the back. Dude, seriously, bro. Who did you hire? Kenny. Which Kenny? Kenny from Jersey? Yeah. Dude. Oh, you had one job and I told you not Kenny from Jersey. Oh. Now I gotta explain this shit to. Oh, god damn it.
Well, I mean, look at that movie, American. Is it American Violet? Is it?
Which one?
We were talking about it the other day.
Which one?
With the guy from fucking Zombieland and shit. Is it American Violet? So pretty much he's like the OK Violet. Okay. The MK Ultra, American Ultra.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that one. Matter of fact, I remember it, but I don't think I.
It's like somebody, like the whateevers and shit. And for all you know, we have that shit.
Yeah.
And and that's the whole thing is their whole whatever is to look unstable.
Yeah, no, I remember that movie.
Unstable person. So when they do get activated, it's like, oh, look at Charles Manson.
Maybe I did see it.
Apparently, Charles Manson was part of that fucking experiment
Really?
and shit like that.
No shit. I didn't know that.
And just the way, like, whatever. I mean, you don't know. They can make your character where it's like you look crazy until like they need you to do some crazy shit, and yeah.
Yeah, I believe that. No, I mean I've seen a lot of fucking TV shows and movies, and then even documentaries that revolve around that shit. The person's like a sleeper cell. You know, there's there fucking living their life. You know, regular fucking Joe Schmo. They're all of a sudden
like Family Guy makes fun of it.
Yeah.
Remember fucking
Meg?
What's it called? Meg gets on the phone and she says something, and they're like, "Shut up, Meg."
Yeah, she says something. She's like sick talking in Russian and shit. Which she actually is, by the way. For those that don't know, fucking Mila Kunis is Russian, and
yeah.
I remember I think it was an interview. They asked her like, are you still fluent in Russian? And she's like, not so much, like she doesn't really have anyone to speak it to. So like she still knows like a handful of phrases, but she couldn't like hold a conversation as much anymore.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I just heard? Speaking of Mila, Diddy started to name names, and apparently
she's on there?
The first one. Or the first whatever that came up on the first thing that whatever was Ashton and Mila.
No shit. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like hardcore advocates against the shit.
Yeah.
And why would you be?
Against the trafficking, but then it kind of makes you wonder too that
why would they be so gung ho about any of this shit? Because they don't want to get fucking looked at when the shit pops around. Yeah.
Or at that too, you're being an advocate. It's like you're like. It's like, oh, I'm gonna save them. I'm here to save them, but like 10-15% of them don't make it.
Yeah, it's like I could never.
That just happens.
That's it. That makes you look good. Like I could never do that. I mean, look at me. Look what I'm doing. I'm trying to save these. I'm trying to save these girls. These kids.
Yeah, I'm trying to save them. But only like 20% of them don't make it.
Sadly enough, dude.
This, whatever. But I mean, at least we did 80%. We saved 80% of them, and it's like, all right, but like, yeah, what happens to the other ones?
Dude, what's crazy is that okay, like I've been, like I said, like
that whole whatever with the Maui shit got me questioning everything.
No shit. Okay, like that's one thing that we've been constantly reminding on a regular basis. We actually did title one episode titled "Unlearn Everything You Know," because, like, okay, back in the day. George Carlin just said, actually, that might have been his last set. I can't remember if this statement was from the last set or not. It might have been. But at one point he said, he says, I don't trust anything that the government tells me. Trust or believe anything the government tells me. And I agree with that statement 1,000%. You know, anything he says, he never takes it at first hand. You know, he looks into it, he researches it, finds out, okay, how legitimate is this? And for me, it was just, the fact, like what I said earlier about how, like, they actually give a shit about us, how our voice matters, our vote counts, shit like that. In actuality, it's every man for himself until we all work together and realize it's not red versus blue, it's us versus them. When we realize that, then guess what? That's the first step. You know what I'm saying? We have to work together, put aside our differences, and realize we actually have a lot more in common than we do different. George Carlin also said that. But the thing is, though, what it comes down to is that I'm at a point where I don't believe anything. Literally every single thing that I know up to now, besides just common sense shit. Hey, this is hot, don't touch it. This is cold, be careful. That's gonna sting a little bit. Besides regular, just general common sense shit that you learn just from life experiences, everything that I've been taught in school by anybody, period. I'm questioning all of it. I'm saying, you know what? I don't believe anything you're saying from here on out. Because I believe that everything, literally every single thing we've been told since we were children has all been fabricated. Just to fucking, to improve our government's, our government officials, pockets and just help them stay in power, basically. And keep us in the dark about a lot of shit. And again, like I said, if you're willing to fucking play ball, get rid of your morals, get rid of your fucking, your beliefs, and join the fucking team, guess what? You and your family will be taken care of until you die. But again, hey, everything comes with a sacrifice. So what are you willing to do? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm close, man. I'm at that point. I was like, dude, my parents are getting older, man. I say maybe I should get on board, man. I mean, political science was actually my first fucking major. Well, it was business, but then political science. I want to be a lawyer. And even today, I could still. I mean, you can't fucking represent yourself anymore, which is sad. Well, no, you can represent yourself. You can't represent somebody else legally anymore, which is sad. You used to be able to do that. But I confidently today, dude. My friend Mary was telling me she had to go to court. It's like, shit, man. If I could represent you, I would. But I mean, it's illegal now. But I mean, you used to be able to do that. You could go up there and say, "No, he's gonna represent me." Is he a certified lawyer? Says, no, but I passed the bar. And that's another thing too. Matter of fact, that was another thing too. You could actually become a licensed lawyer. All you had to do was pass the fucking bar. That's it.
Yep.
Nowadays, you gotta go through all this. You gotta work in a law firm for I don't know how many fucking years. You gotta fucking go through all this fucking bullshit. Back in the day, all you had to do was just know the fucking knowledge. If you knew the shit, you read the fucking books, you passed the fucking bar with a certain percentage, and boom, you could fucking practice law just like that. God bless America. Back when America was fucking great. Thank you very much. Shit. Maybe Trump was right. Maybe America was great at some point. Because guess what? That's when they fucking cared about the goddamn people. The fact that a regular Joe Schmo like me, with a high school education and some college, I could literally practice, just read up on the fucking the laws, and I could go into a big building, pay a set rate for the test, and if I passed it with a certain percentage, guess what? I can practice the law just like that. I can start my own fucking firm if I had enough money. You could do that back in the day. Crazy, right? Can't do that now. Why? Because guess what? Government don't make any money off of that shit. Your classes, your fucking community hours, the money that you spend while you're at your job, where your employer pays in taxes to pay your fucking paycheck, it's all fucking money. They add all those extra steps because every step costs more money that goes to them. That's why the government screws us over. Literally everything we do costs fucking money. It's all fucking taxes.
Yeah, it does.
It's all fucking taxes.
And then what's crazy is the money that it's like we pay taxes on taxes on taxes.
Yeah.
So it's like we pay taxes when we cash our check. So that's money that's taxed. And then when we go and buy a product,
that's
we
tax.
pay taxes on that. And then it's just we're paying
and then
money that's tax. Yeah.
And then it's funny is it if later somewhere down the line we want to we're done with whatever said product or whatever the fuck we have, but it's still usable. Say you want to sell it back to somebody else at a garage sale. Guess what? You better put up a fucking sign and pay for that shit. Because guess what? You know what? That's they can charge you for that shit too. They can charge you for selling shit that you already own. That's fuck. Like, how fucked up is that? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know rarely anybody actually fucking does it. Go fuck yourself, government. You know what I mean? But but that is a thing. They can. If the wrong, if a fucking constable happens to pass by or a cop that's a really fucking dick, sees you having a garage sale and says, "Hey, what the fuck? You have a permit for that?" And I'm like, "What? Are you serious right now? This is my fucking property." Well, technically, you're renting this property. If you don't pay your property taxes, the bank can take it away. So technically, you don't actually own your own property. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, dude. A lot of people don't know about that shit, man. Nobody owns anything ever. No. Okay, you don't even own yourself. You don't. No. You don't. You can't afford it. You can't afford to die. What happens when you die? They put you. Because guess what? If you die and there's no one to claim your body, you know what they do to you? You go to the universities. You're a John Doe, bitch. You're a Jane Doe. Guess what? You get to be some.
Or they fucking cremate you and they throw you in a box with another.
If you're
other
lucky.
people.
If you're lucky, you get that. Otherwise, you get to be some 19-year-old fucking Harvard student, fucking working his way through med school's fucking final fucking exam. You know.
Yep, messing around inside your insides.
Mm-hmm. And shit. Now, some very few lucky. If you end up in that position to where you're donated to like a university, sometimes if you're lucky, like I said. You happen to be there with somebody with a night orderly, happens to be a little freaky, and hey man, maybe you get some. I mean you're dead. You're not gonna feel it, but I mean technically you're still getting some. You know what I mean? I mean they're giving it to you. Obviously, I can't imagine too many dudes get like I can't imagine too many women have sex with dead bodies, but imagine there's a lot of dudes that get fucked as equally as dead women do. That's what I imagine.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, I mean, as the saying goes, hey, get it where you get it, man. I mean, hey, shit, at least you're getting some. Shit, probably more than me. God, this is terrible.
Oh my god. It's like, hey, this one's still warm.
God.
But that's a dude. It don't matter.
It don't matter. I can't see his face. Or we'll never know. You never know. Maybe turn him around.
You can still move. He's still flexible.
Oh God! Oh God! See, now you got that picture. I got an image in my head. Now I'm picturing it. Jesus Christ! Oh, that sounds terrible. No, I'm like trying to picture like how would that be? Like if they're like fucking like flailing with the arms and shit. Like oh my God, this is terrible. No, that's just fucked up. No, for the record, I would never. I'm not a necrophiliac. I would never have sex with a dead body. Jesus Christ. This is weird. One of my favorite parts about sex is the warm parts. So trust me on this. I'm not turned on by fucking in a fucking ice cube. No, thank you. That just sounds terrible. I will admit though, I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't surprise me that people do it. It's just like, really? Like, ugh. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, I gotta know. I need to go back to school because I would love to look into that. Like, not necrophilia, women per se. But like different, not addictions, but like there's a word for it. God damn it! I want to say not, and again, not fetishes. That's the next best term. But there's a term when it's like affiliations, like certain things you just for some reason like that's what does it for you. And, it's like for you that is like perfectly normal, and you just can't not do it. And for everybody else, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like these people that do cosplay as like horses, but like in a sexual way. You ever seen that shit?
Yeah.
Or dogs, or the babies. That's another weird one.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it would be fetishes.
That one's weird.
I guess it would be fetishes. I mean, like what causes the fetish? Is like I mean, is this something that you're born with, something that develops over time within through experience? Like, what happens that triggers this shit to make the shit like remember those one episode of 1,000 Ways to Die? This chick, she contracted some illness because she has this thing. She would eat dirt, and
Fuck.
yeah, it's weird. No, it wasn't the dirt that killed her. Apparently, the dirt that what killed her was there was a pesticide that was inside the dirt that was I think it was like either seeped into from the neighbor's yard or her own. I don't remember which one, but that's what killed her. It was the pesticide itself that was like over the course of time was like fucking her system up and ended up killing her. But
Yeah.
on the entire skit, the only thing that I focused on was like, why was she so obsessed with eating dirt? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is that shit? Like, because that's a condition that's happened more than once.
Was it the taste, the smell?
Yeah,
the
like what is
texture?
that? I don't know. Anybody listening, you ever play football? Every once in a while, you eat it. That's where the term comes from. When you literally eat dirt. Yeah, it doesn't taste good. I mean, not in my opinion. It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Grass too. Grass is worse. That shit gets in your teeth. It's like, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Just saying, it's like I don't know, man. But she was like all about it. I'm like, like dirt, like ugh. And then the ironic part about it is that's how I even killed her. No, you were fine eating dirt. It's just weird.
You can eat all the dirt you want.
All the dirt you want.
Don't eat fucking dirt with
Next time, next time, order that shit on Amazon. Make sure it's clean. You know.
Yeah. I only eat organic dirt. It's vegan.
Miracle Grow. I only eat Miracle Grow. I've seen
I don't even know what vegan is.
I've seen those too though. People that eat like fucking like wood chips and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're out there, man. It's like these people exist. It's just like, all right.
Yeah.
And you want to judge them, but at the same time, it's like, but why? I mean, I'm kind of curious.
Like
I mean,
one chick, she eats toilet paper.
What? Oh yes, that's right. That's right. I heard about that one. That's right. That's right.
Another one. There's another. For some reason, the ones I remember are the females.
Yeah.
She eats she eats mattresses. Like
I remember that one. I remember that
mattress.
you literally tear up the mattress and like eat like the fucking the foam and shit inside the mattress and shit. Yes, I remember that. I remember that. Yes. Yeah, see, you can. And again, like I'm not being judgmental. I want to know, like, what is it? Like, what is about that? Like, do you get some weird sensation out of it? Like, I don't get it because it's different shit. Different shit. It's got to be something. Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of shit that has chemicals in it.
That too.
And I mean, we don't know what it does to you because I mean, nobody fucking whatever to eat that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows? I mean, like they say, like the monkeys evolved from this and that because mushrooms, you know.
That's right.
Where
About
we
that theory.
came from, you know, and you never know.
You just start trying different shit to see what happens. But you know what? It's funny though. You know what's funny? I can't remember who was talking to me. I mentioned that to somebody the other day. I said, God bless all of the those people that died trying to figure out which fruits and vegetables were edible.
Yeah.
Because you think about that, because
there was a thing like what is it, Waste to Die or whatever.
Yeah.
There was these fucking rocker guys that or not rockers, but these fucking potheads that there was apparently a drought. So they were like, and they recorded it too. They were like, well, we're going to go around like our ancestors and we're going to just pick plants and see what we can smoke and see what gets us high.
Oh, I think I saw that one.
Smoking a fucking weed that like restricts your lungs and shit, and they fucking suffocated to death.
I think I saw that one. It sounds really familiar. I think I remember that one.
And then what's funny is
was it like a ski trip or some shit?
The guys that like, we're like Ozzy Osbourne, we're gonna snort fucking fire ants.
Jesus Christ!
And they snorted fire ants and they fucking died.
Oh my god, dude! Like, I mean,
well,
we get into
and fucking restricted all their shit and.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to go to the site that I used to watch free shit and look up 1,000 Ways to Die. Because I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a fun. That was a fun show to watch. You know, because it's like. Because,
you know what I just found out? They were selling Faces of Death.
I saw that.
Walmart.
I saw that. Well, I didn't see it at Walmart, but I saw that online. I saw that they were like in the bargain bins. They had Faces of Death. I was like, shut the fuck up. Do you actually know what you're selling right now, dude? Oh my god, dude! I'm not gonna lie. I want to get a copy. I want to fucking check it out, dude. It's like, dude, because I never saw all of them. I've only seen a few. So I was like, dude.
My dad had all of them.
Shut up. Oh
yeah,
man.
On VHS, dude.
Oh, I want that. Okay, hold on. Okay.
He would get them from the flea market because my grandparents used to have a stand at the flea market. So he would just go walk around, talk to people and shit. And yeah, he had all the Faces of Death.
Dude, that's absolute. Dude, okay, give me a second. I gotta grab another beer. We're still recording, but yeah, I have one more beer, and then we can start winding down. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Memories.
Fuck, sorry about that. Apologize for the delay. I really had to pee, so I said, you know what, kill two birds. So yeah. You still there, Joey?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we already passed the second hour, so we got to start winding down. But what's it called?
Yeah.
Is there anything specific like that, like you really want to fucking talk about? Anything like going on in the news? Have you heard anything like just really random besides the Pope dying? Because I mean, I have not kept up too much. Like so, this past week, I said I quit my job, so for me, it was kind of like an unpaid vacation. I was basically just kind of just chilling here at the house most of the time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad though because I mean I made it a point like I'm not day drinking anymore. I'm only drinking at night before I go to bed. So I've been more productive. I'm drinking right now, obviously because we're doing the show. But I mean that's it though. Like past that, like I've actually made it a point. I only drink before I go to bed, and it was funny because I've actually been going to the gym, like trying to get back into that routine. And the other night, I started drinking at like 11:30. I had 4 beers. I drank 2, and then I was just tired as fuck. I passed the fuck out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I thought, okay, you know what? Like if I can do that on a regular basis, that'd be fucking badass. Because the only reason I'm drinking these beers right now is because like right now Stripes has that fucking special, and eventually that special is gonna go back to regular price. You know,
Yeah.
I have to cut back on my drinking mainly because it just got too expensive. I don't get me wrong; it's not good for my health, obviously. But for me personally, it's the same reason I quit smoking. It's like, I can't afford this shit, man. So I'm not gonna quit drinking.
You call it like a tolerance break.
Yeah, I'm not gonna quit drinking. I just need to stop drinking so much because it's just costing too much money.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's another reason why again with the whole fucking job thing. You know, that's why I quit my job. You know, find something better because it's like I spend and then I waste so much fucking time and money on bullshit. You know, beer, fucking shitty jobs. You know, it's like what the fuck for? Like I said earlier, you know, because I hit bottom, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay here for a little while. And like 2 fucking years later, it's like, okay, you know what, dude? I think it's been long enough. You know?
Yeah.
You get off your ass and fucking do something. What the fuck? Because it's not even a matter of resources. Like, I'm more than capable of fucking doing much better. I just choose not to. And when I realized that's what I was doing, it's like, dude, this is just sad. You know, like I have friends that can't do shit because of whatever reason, and they want to, but they can't. And I can, and I just choose not to, and I don't. So it's like, what the fuck, man? I'm a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You know, I have access to all these fucking resources. You know, and on a regular basis, it's funny. Is it like, back in the day, I was a piece of shit. I'll admit. So if I were to put it out in the universe, hey man, I need a hand. You know, can anybody help me out? This is before I moved to San Antonio, by the way. This is like pre fucking Max Power years. You know, this is before you all met me.
Yeah.
I was a piece of shit. I was a big piece of shit, you know, and it's crazy. Like, compare that person. If I had known that I'd be this person today, I'd be like, fuck you, it ain't gonna happen. I said, nobody fucking likes me.
Yeah.
Can you, dude? Fuck off. I don't give a shit, dude. I'm fine. I'm good being by myself. I don't give a shit. Guess I was a cocky little shit, dude. I was a cocky little shit, man. Because okay, here's what happened. Like, okay, quick little backstory on Max Power's upbringing. My dad bailed me when I was a kid. Okay, my mom was very young when she had me. She was still going to school, so she was kind of in and out, you know, during my early years. I grew up in a big household, a bunch of people, aunts and uncles alike, and I was the second oldest as far as the cousins goes, and I was only the second kid. Period. So growing up, you know, initially for the first few years, you know, without a dad, I obviously as most kids do, latched on the fucking father figures. I grew up never really having a dad, so I basically just kind of like leached off of whatever father figure I could find. You know, so basically, and then here's the funny part about that though, is that when my sister came around, I developed mommy issues also, because mom gave most of her attention to my sister also. So everything's all spread out. Didn't get enough attention as a kid, okay? So I grew up like that, fucked up. You know, fast forward, you know, made me to a fucking sociopath, and I'm like a mama's boy, and a fucking, you know, I have mommy issues and daddy issues and abandonment issues and a whole laundry list of other fucking issues I'm not gonna get into right now. But somehow, I find a way to maintain and be functional. This helps. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, booze. Really, really great way to fucking fix the shit, and it's cheap. At least right now, anyway. Cigarettes, I don't recommend it. I smoked cigarettes for almost 20 years, and let me tell you something, man. I smoke a cigarette nowadays, I still get the cravings. I don't know why I fucking smoked them for so long. They're so fucking gross. But yeah, I still will, though. I'm not gonna lie. Even thinking about it right now, man, I want a cigarette so bad.
Yeah.
I really do. I want a cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude, that's the thing about
I
cigarettes.
like to smoke.
It's weird. You never get over the addiction. You never get over the addiction. Even right now thinking about it, man, I really want a cigarette right now. I was like, fuck. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm not gonna buy any. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I really do. I have this fucking vape, which is fine.
I smoke cigars. When I can't get cigarettes, I smoke cigars. The one thing I do refuse to smoke, and I hate the smell of it, are Black and Milds.
Really? Well, let me cough.
I
Really?
do not like Black and Milds.
Actually,
I'll smoke
wow.
a cigar, I'll smoke fucking whatever, but I do not like Black and Milds.
That's so funny. I'm not a huge fan of cigars. I don't love them, but I actually do like Black and Milds, which is weird because I don't really. Yeah, like I'm not all fucking like hood
Like
and shit.
I'll smoke a cigarillo, I'll smoke fucking whatever, but for some reason a Black and Mild, like
That's funny. Look,
I can smell them. Like it's funny. Like people that don't smoke,
yeah.
and they like smell a cigarette, they're like, ew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I smoke, but when I smell a Black and Mild, I'm like, that's fucking disgusting.
Dude, it's funny. Is it like I'm not a snob when it comes to scents, but I have a really keen sense of smell. I get it from my mom. Hers is phenomenal. And so like there are certain scents that like I really appreciate. There's certain scents that I just detest. And the smell of cigarette smoke on somebody's like clothing, oh my god, I fucking hate it. I hate it. So every time I smell it, I'm like, oh god, you just finished smoking a cigarette. I'm a smoker myself. This is when I was a smoker. I remember, like when I was in college. I remember like.
Well, it's a different smell too, like because because I grew up, my mom used to smoke.
Yeah.
So I was a kid at school one time in fucking junior high. I got called into the office because I smelled like cigarettes. But it was like my mom smokes, and the whole house we smell like cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I've learned that you can. I've noticed. It's not all the time, but you can tell people that smoke in their house and people that smoke like outside of their house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the smell is different. Like it's like a weird linger, but like it's clean but smoky.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird smell. But that's if they whatever, because we've always used like a lot of fabric softener and shit like that.
Yeah. So it masks the smell. Well, that's the thing. You wash your clothes. The smoke comes out. It doesn't think that bad. You know what I'm saying?
But like if you smoke in your house, your clothes.
Oh yeah. Because it's like enveloped in the fabric. It's terrible. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But no, it's just ironic because, like I said, as a smoker myself, especially as a young kid, I would come into class, and maybe I just finished smoking a cigarette myself. Probably did if I was driving, and we'd have a little intermission, and maybe I would just stay in class, just look over notes and shit. And somebody else would come inside back into the classroom, and you could smell that they just went outside for a cigarette, and I could smell that, and I'd be like, oh god, is that what I smell like? That's the first thing that go through my head. Because I never really thought about it. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I hated that smell. Like, damn. Like, so I became very conscious of that. Like, I'll be careful about, like, where I smoked. If I took smoke breaks, okay, where are you going to be at when you go back inside? Is there any hot chicks there? Is there anybody there that you might upset? If not, I didn't give a shit. But I mean, that's how I looked at it. I would think to myself, okay, remember that smell? Yeah, you hate that smell, right? Yep. Okay. You know who's in there? Her. Okay, guess what? Yeah, she's not a smoker. Okay, good job. Don't smoke cigarettes right now. Yep, good job.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry. I mean, some people probably don't hate it as much as I do, but personally, it's like, ugh. There's certain smells that are just fucking rank, dude. I'm like, ugh, god, dude. And it's funny again, like as a smoker for that long, I still crave it every once in a while. But if I smoke a cigarette that's really harsh, first thing in my mouth is like, God, why the fuck was I smoking these for so goddamn long? I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
This is so good. I hate it. And I'll still smoke it. I'm still gonna finish it. I got a piece of the craving. Otherwise, I'm still gonna want one. Because after that, I'm good. I'm good for like another like month or two. But I remember my old boss Patrick, this one manager, he's a fucking idiot. He used to tell me he was smoking for the longest time, and he said how you never get over the craving. Heroin and nicotine are the two number one addictions that no matter how long you stay away from, you still get the craving every once in a while. And I said, do you still get them? He said, yeah. He hadn't smoked in like God knows how many, like almost a couple of decades. And he told me that when somebody's like he's around somebody smoking a cigarette, especially if it's a cigarette that he's like his brand, he would smell it. He'd be like, oh god, fuck yeah, I still crave it. But
yeah, because there's some cigarettes. I mean, to me too, like they smell good.
Yes, I know it's true.
There's
It's
somewhere
true.
it's like, oh, that smells like shit, and then there's somewhere it's like, oh.
That's nice.
Like it's weird. Like there's a certain whatever.
I used to smoke cloves.
I don't know.
Oh man.
It's maybe a certain time, but if I smell cigarette smoke in the morning, I get hungry.
Did you ever smoke cloves?
Cloves?
Yeah.
Oh, I did for a minute, but oh my god, it didn't last.
Those are terrible
They
for you.
were like, ugh.
I don't know if they still make them or not. Those are terrible for you. That shit'll fuck you up.
Man, I remember we used to have to go to Planet K to buy them.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, for a while they sold at the gas station. They stopped doing it, and then for us it was Free Spirits, the head shop for the Valley. I don't think it's still there anymore. There was one head shop that like the only head shop in the Valley at that point for so fucking long. It was this little fucking shack, dude. And it was the only head shop we had in the Valley. Everybody fucking went there. Fucking again, I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore, but I miss that fucking place. But yeah, we all got our fucking weed there. We got our fucking our special cigarettes there. Everything. And I mean special cigarettes, not weed, like actual special cigarettes. You know, not weed, like weed products. Excuse me, I meant paraphernalia, like weed. Sorry, bong, fucking pipes, papers, all that kind of shit.
Salvia.
We didn't have that shit back then. Shit, remember?
You didn't have that shit?
Not back then. Not back
Salvia.
then. No, this is back in the day, dude. This is before I moved to San Antonio.
Yeah. No, shit. I think I was like 21. That was back in.
Wait, no, I do remember that shit. Yes, I do remember that shit. That's the fucking remember the fucking the Miley Cyrus bullshit.
2006.
Yes, yeah. Fucking Miley Cyrus fucking had that video. Dude, oh my god! Matter of fact, did you ever? Okay. Again, I don't give a shit. We're recording this for the fucking podcast. If you're watching this live, hey, you know this was. You should have read the bullets on what you're getting yourself into. Did you ever see the porno that they did to make fun of Miley Cyrus? It was all the shit that she was going through. There was a couple of them. But there was one. It was like phenomenal because the girl that played her, the actress, like I wish I could remember her name. I gotta look it up. She looked just like Miley Cyrus. Okay. Like face wise, like her face, like she looked. I mean, obviously makeup, a little bit, obviously, but like she had like almost the same, facial structure. It was like wow, because the other one that they did, not really. You know what I mean? Like the storyline was there, but she didn't look like the chick. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're gonna do a parody, it's just funny if you can get the actress to look like the person you're talking shit about. I saw one. Well, hold on, let me finish this one. But the point is, though, there was a couple of points where like they make fun of her. They're in the Salvia shit. They make fun of her, like going to a fucking strip club, like all this different shit, all the little like adventures that she was going through during that time.
Yeah.
And it was just funny to me because it's like, all right, this is pretty hot.
Uh-huh.
Like those, the other one, that was thinking of, shit. No, I lost it. Never mind. Damn it. I don't even know why we're talking about porn for some reason.
We're from Salvia to Ford.
Oh, that's right. No, that's right. There was the Salvia fucking incident with the fuck. She's like, oh, Salvia. Right. I was like, oh shit. I remember that little debacle with him. It's fucking retarded. Yeah,
I used to do it, and what got me was I did it one time by myself because they had the different levels, and at the time they had like this level, like the highest. I think it was like purple or some shit. And later it went higher than that. But I bought it, and I was like, hell yeah, everybody's going to come over, we're going to get all fucked up and this and that. And it was one of those nights where everybody had something to do. Somebody had a date, somebody was this, this and that. So I ended up at the house by myself, fucking drinking. Like, alright, well, I got this fucking Salvia, what the fuck? Like, fuck it. I fucking smoked them. And I went on a crazy ass fucking trip. And the only thing that helped me was I could hear my mom on the phone.
Watch those lives, my cat. I'm listening.
In the other room. And that's what fucking helped me come back from the trip. And after that, I was like, yeah, I have my little how do you say, the box of my Memento box.
Yeah, Memento.
And I put that shit in there, and I didn't touch that shit again.
No shit.
I was like, fuck that. Then I gave it to my sister and her friends when she got into high school.
Yeah, real badass.
That was funny. Her and her friends were rolling around the living room floor like, one of them stole one of my shoes.
Dude, okay, help me out. Okay. There was this chick. there's a chick that I dated when I was in San Antonio, and I know we've talked about it before. I don't remember if we brought it up on the show or not, but she would smoke this shit. It looked like fucking like tobacco, but it wasn't. And I can't remember what the fuck it was called.
Like Climax?
Climax, yes. Oh my god.
Or there was
Oh,
also there was Climax, there was Special K,
Jesus Christ.
there was some other shit. Like, but yeah.
Dude,
Climax.
okay. Anybody listening right now? I'm not talking about the live feed. I'm talking about like later on when we publish this up. I'm sure that Climax was not centralized in just San Antonio, but I had never heard of that shit until I was dating this chick. I can't say her name because I don't want to throw her under the bus because she's still a good person. But like that's all she would do. She wouldn't smoke weed. She would drink, with me. But she didn't do any other drugs. She didn't smoke weed. She didn't do coke. She smoked Climax. And I smoked it with her on a couple of occasions, and that shit fucked me up, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Thing is, though, is like, if anybody listening, if you've ever done it, you know what I'm talking about. He did this so much, though. She was like, she could function on this shit, dude, like 100%. It tripped me out. After I did it the first time, I was like, dude, you're driving a car, a truck, for that matter. Actually, it was actually her fucking stepdad's fucking beat up fucking pickup truck. It's a badass truck. I love this truck like that. But I mean, she's over here driving around with her big ass fucking pit bull and her fucking passenger side, driving around this motherfucking truck and shit. She's all fucking tweaked out on fucking Climax, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, ugh, that bitch is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But I will admit though, I'm not gonna lie, man. She was not the healthiest relationship I ever had. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. That bitch, oh man. I mean, she was cool as shit, dude. Like, she was a stand up chick, dude. She, no matter what, she had my back, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like she was just straight up fucking like ride or die fucking kind of bitch. You know, the only reason we broke up was because of fucking Buffalo Bobby. As sad as it sounds, I did it because basically like I had to get rid of her. I didn't. Here's the thing, like I know she resented me for a while for it, and we talked a couple of months ago. She had a kid recently, so she's doing fine. But at the time, she actually hooked me up with Buffalo Bobby. She saw him like randomly down the street. She talked to him, hey man, 'cause she's seen him around. Hey, what's your living situation? What the fuck? So she's the one that set that ball in motion. For those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'll look up some the episodes that we talked about Buffalo Bobby later on. Just to summarize, Buffalo Bobby was this crazy gay psychopath that I lived with for a few months, and he was in love with me. Fatal Attraction style. It was the scariest experience I've ever had in my entire life. I literally thought I was gonna die, and that's not a joke. I really thought this person was gonna murder me. He was very jealous. He was very fucking just out there. He actually believed he was an angel. That's not a joke. That's just a few examples. That's just a few examples. Like I don't even want to go further because I'm gonna start having fucking nightmares. The point is, this person was nuts. Okay, and during that time, I almost said her name. Shit, almost said her name. Homegirl and I, we were still dating, and she would come to the house, to the apartment. She wouldn't spend the night, but she would hang out there with me. What the fuck? While I was trying to find work, everything was cool. But little by little, I started noticing the animosity, him toward her, not her toward him. Like he would say shit, what the hell, and it would come up and I'm like, okay, this is getting weird. Because at one point, oh god, I have to say it. It's gonna sound really creepy, but it's only because gives an example of like how weird this person was. At one point, we were hanging out. I think we were walking to the store, and he even said, "Yeah, well, I was talking the other day, and she said something, and I'm pretty sure he said what she said. I still remember, but he said, yeah, I looked at her. I was like, oh, honey, I don't see you in our future much longer, and I'm like, our future, what?" Like that was the only thing that I heard in my head. I was like, "What? Wait, what's this? Our future? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa! You want to, backstep a little bit there? Eat. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? That was the first red flag. I should have taken that into consideration, but I really needed a place to stay. Fucking homegirl and I were fucking staying at hotels like for like months at this point. It was fucking bad.
Yeah.
It was custom. She worked at a hotel and she was able to get like discounts on certain hotels. But either way, she got a shitload of money like per night. If we were lucky enough to get per week, we did, but it wasn't always the case. So I needed a place. So I moved in with this guy, dude, and just fucking just God, it was just terrible. So in the end, when that shit came up, it was around my birthday, and it was just a crazy fucked up day. We both got fucked up. You know, we both made a scene at the bar with the fucking Derek Callis, and I ended up using that as my excuse to like break up with her. And say, oh, you know, you ruined my fucking birthday. Like, which I didn't give a shit about. I didn't really care. But like, you know, Bobby made it worse. So I kind of used that, you know, like 1-on-1, and just used that as my excuse, like, you know, break up with her, what the fuck, you know. And then that was me like setting her free. Like, no, dude, you need to go. You need to go. Save yourself. You know what I'm saying? You still have a chance. Because you know what? I need a place to stay. You have a place to go. I don't. This is my last resort. And Jesus, that's all it was. The last fucking resort. Because that motherfucker was nuts, man. I'll never forget the one night. I'll never forget the one night I really thought he was gonna fucking kill me, because he jumped off of the couch, and I was laying down on the floor, and he landed right next to my head. I swear to God, dude. Like his feet were literally right next to my head. And
so he could have like just crushed your head.
Yeah, and he was a big dude. He was a big dude. That shit would have fucking killed me.
Yep.
I never forget that day, dude. I never forget that night. That's why I get pissed when fucking Charles brings up fucking Buffalo Bobby. He's like, you weren't there, bro. You weren't there. It's like you don't bring that shit up, man. I don't appreciate that. I don't tell him anything. It's just like whatever. I mean, again, I get over it, but it's just like the first memory I think it was that fucking night. It was like, dude, I could have died that night. Like, oh yeah, I explained that to the cops. I'm dead, motherfucker. Who gives a shit? He goes to jail. I'm fucking dead. The fuck, man? I'm gonna fuck what happens to him afterwards. That's why I love in movies when they always go like, oh, you can't get away with this. Yeah, who gives a shit? You're still dead, bitch. They never say that. I want that to happen in a movie at least once. I want that one time. I want the fucking villain to get threatened. Like, well, you kill me, you're gonna go to jail for. Yeah, but you're still dead. Yeah, they'll kill me. Yeah, I know this is Florida. I know I'll be on death row for the next 20 fucking years, bitch. You'll be dead right now. What's up with that? I still have to live out the rest of my life, and you're still dead right now.
I have it tomorrow. You don't, bitch.
And if y'all are familiar with the show, Joey and I did the jail math, and how it's actually better for you to get locked up. Let the government pay for your shit. You get to work out, fucking 3 square meals a day. They got a library. Now they got fucking internet. You can actually get online, get your Facebook and everything. Holy shit. It's like a fucking resort for free.
Bro, depending on the prison you're at or the state you're in,
yeah,
some of them, you can buy a TV.
It's true.
You can buy fucking shit to
That's true.
whatever, like, now they don't let you smoke, but now you can buy vapes.
That's true.
They sell vapes in fucking jail now.
There you go. No shit. You know why? Because it's fucking money. Because it's fucking money. You know? And
so they're making money with you being incarcerated in the system.
That's right.
From the government. But they're also making money off of your fucking commissary.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Everything costs money, folks. Again, it's I mean, and we explained it before. It's like think of a rain cloud at the top of a mountain. That's it's raining down. It all comes from the same source, and it touches everything, right? That's Buddhism. Okay, that's basically every religion. Is the same God, different faiths, right? But what our government is, it's a reverse rain cloud. All of us or all of that water going right back to the source. And what does the source do with all of that fucking resources? I have no fucking idea. It definitely doesn't help us. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Because last time I checked, they're all fucking millionaires. And I'm fucking, well, right now I'm fucking broke. Well, technically I'm not broke, but you know what I mean. Like we're all living check to check, just barely getting by. They're over here fucking eating at fancy ass fucking restaurants. They don't even fucking drive themselves. They got drivers in luxury cars that they also don't pay for. Okay, their salaries are insane. But here's the funny thing about that is because of their job, they don't spend any of that money. You know why? Because they have expense accounts. Okay, they don't. They literally get. They spend. Sorry, they earn so much money from us, the people. Okay, we pay our politicians all the fucking money that they get from taxes, right? Okay, they all fucking cash in. They live lavishly. They love it. We all fucking suck it up. Say, oh, they're here for us. They're here for us. But in all reality, they get all that money. And here's the funny thing about it: they don't even fucking spend it. While we are all suffering, dying, and some of us literally on the streets, they are living it up. Not even spending the money that we are working our ass off to give to them. Again, give to them.
Yeah, because we give it to them. They don't fucking.
They don't do shit for it.
They don't earn it.
No trade off. That's what I check.
I mean, what do they do? Like physically for us.
Exactly. Oh, the fucking hat. Hold on. My face so weird. There you go.
Physically, like, I mean, show us whatever. Like, I mean, I would like to go to a job where I can just
Hang
I
out.
say that I do my job.
Yeah. Sounds
but,
great.
You know, and I still get paid for it.
Mm-hmm. That's
That
what I'm
would be a nice
saying.
job where it's like, this is what I do. You know, all I got to do is just sign a couple of papers a month, and yeah. But what am I really fucking doing?
Exactly. That's why I
You
say,
know,
remember, I
you
saw,
have some good politicians, some that are fighting, but those are the ones that nobody fucking listens to. And it's crazy because you'll see them. Like, look, the guys. There's some that are like. I mean, I don't know their whatever's, but it's just their style. The twins from fucking. They started here in San Antonio and shit. Castro, the twins, the Castros.
I think so.
Joaquin and whatever. I think he was the. I think he was the mayor of San Antonio.
I don't remember. I don't remember, to be honest.
Hold on, I'm talking to the wife.
Oh, okay. I didn't think of me. Like, I have no idea.
Castro, right? He was the one. He has the cuate. Yeah. Okay. So Castro, he started off here, and now he's in Washington. Well, he has a twin brother that's doing the same thing. He's starting whatever and shit, and he's trying to get to Washington too now.
No shit. Wow.
Well, what's crazy is you hear about them, and then once they get up there and they're representatives for us, you don't hear about them no more.
Yeah. That's all it takes.
And it's crazy because it's like, to me, he was a good one, you know. And it's like you don't hear what the good ones do.
Well, it's true. I mean, once they get to where they need to go, they just drop off. They did their time. Now they get to
Nobody wants
fucking
to hear 'em.
yeah. Now they get to rake it in. You know, and they just do their job. They just play ball. You know, the ones that don't play ball are the ones that get assassinated. And I'm not gonna lie, that's why. Like, here's the thing: it's like, okay, and I know it's a cliche, and we'll start shutting it down because it's already we're already at 2.5. But like, okay, for the record, I don't support any politician, regardless of their background, regardless of what they're doing. You know, blue, red, I don't give a shit. I don't support any politician. But I will say this: the fact that Trump could have died that day, he has my respect. Because if they tried to kill him, it's for a reason. It's because he's going against the grain. Every president in the history of America that has been assassinated and or assassination attempts, even just general. Well, fuck that. Every person, and like Bill Burr said it best. You know, loud, nice. You know what I'm saying? People that are genuinely trying to make a difference. They actually give a shit, but they're like throwing it out there, like Martin Luther King. You know, they're doing the shit that we're afraid to do because we're afraid that something like that's going to happen to us. You know, Donald Trump is almost 80 years old. Okay, he's still coherent. He's well aware of the fact that, you know, this shit could happen again. He's still doing it. You know why? Because he actually gives a shit. You know, John McCain, God bless him, man. I wanted him to win the presidency back when he ran against Obama so bad because he had nothing to gain from the presidency besides the fact he just wanted to serve his country. The man was a fucking veteran from a fucking he was a POW survivor. His wife was fucking loaded because of her dad, and she was like 20 years younger than him. Beautiful woman, by the way. He was set for life. He was good just being a senator. He didn't need to run for president. He didn't need to do that shit. You know what he did? You know why he did? Because he wanted to serve his exit speech. Oh my God, made me want to fucking cry. That motherfucker should have been president that year. But you know why he didn't? You know why? Because we wanted a fucking cool black guy to distract everybody from what was really going on. That's what happened.
I mean, that's what, I mean, an American or a white American, I guess you could, whatever. I mean, because, I mean, that's the American dream, you know, you serve your country, you whatever, you fucking do this and that, you become president, you know.
Yeah. That's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. Think about that. You raised in the notion that you serve your country. Again, remember, I'm talking about McCain. Think about that. That's actually a really good point. I thought about that because he grew up in that era. You know, you're raised in this notion that you serve your country any way, shape, or form. So what happens? He joins the military. He gets fucking in a POW camp because it's a survivor. Comes back to the fucking U.S. and then becomes a fucking senator, serving his country further than that. And just like your parents say, if you work,
his whole life serve his country.
Yeah, and then that's just like his parents say, you know, say when you're a kid, honey, you work hard enough, you can become president of the United States of America. He almost did. He literally almost fucking lived the American dream. You serve your country, you work hard, you make sure that your country is always first, and you know one day you can become president. That's fucking crazy, dude. He got that fucking close.
Yep.
Fucking sad. Actually, my God, it's actually kind of sad. I don't think about it, shit. And but I really hadn't thought about it until right now. I was like, damn, that's kind of sad, shit. Poor bastard.
I think we did talk about that one.
No, we talked about it once, but like right now, it's like, I didn't break it down like that.
You know, he did serve his country,
Yeah.
did whatever, but like he almost made it.
That would have been crazy though. Think about that though. I mean, because he could actually say that. Like, I mean, because I mean, how many war veterans do we have that like became fucking like like I mean, we have some that are politicians obviously, but I'm saying like let me see. Okay, obviously Washington, but I mean he's the first. Washington,
Yeah.
because FDR didn't serve. Fucking.
But
Okay, wait, Alexa, how many U.S. presidents served in the military?
I don't know that.
See, because it was very few. Okay, hold on. Alexa, how many U.S. presidents were? Sorry, no, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Alexa, stop.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for
That's
that.
fine. Hold on. I think it's proper to word. Okay, hold on. How about Alexa, how many U.S. presidents were involved in a U.S. war?
Sorry, I
No,
don't
no,
have
no,
an
no,
answer
no,
for
no.
that.
We're that wrong too. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Alexa, how many U.S. presidents fought in a U.S. war?
Sorry,
No,
I don't have an
damn it.
answer for that.
Okay, hold on. It's fine. I can Google that shit. It's okay. I can Google that shit.
how many U.S. presidents have served in the military?
I'm looking up right now. How many U.S. presidents have served in the? There you go, in the military. Boom, done. Okay, 31. Okay. How many? Okay, 31. How many U.S. presidents have fought in a war? Wow. Wait, hold on. 31 has also 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Wow. Wait, no, that's not right. Let's switch them. Hold on. Okay, 31 served. Hold on. I think I found the right one. Hold on.
See, but the thing is, you got to look at the definition of fighting, because being the commander in chief during a war, I mean, I guess you're
Yeah.
technically kind of fighting.
Ah, there you go. I found something. Okay, 8, 19. Okay, I gotta do some math. Hold on. 3, and 8. So 8 plus 6 is 14. 14. Okay,
How many?
so we had 31 presidents. That were in the military before they became president, obviously, and then 14 were actually fought in American War. 14.
Nice.
See, okay, but like, granted, this is like back in the day, obviously, though. Like nowadays, like, you don't
Yeah.
see that shit, though. But that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, back in the day, like you had a reason to respect your president. Matter of fact, okay, we can start shutting it down because we're already getting to our marker. But I saw a meme today before we started recording. It said was it admiring a politician is like thinking a stripper actually loves you, and it's like and then one of them was like the caption was like they're both in it for the money, not for the love, and I was like, yeah, it's true. They don't give a shit about us. All they're there for is just to make more money. And again, what does that money even go to? I still don't fucking know. Because in the end, like, we're all still fucking struggling. We all still have to go to work, to our shit jobs that we fucking hate. And don't get me wrong. Maybe you're lucky enough you happen to be in a career you actually do appreciate. Maybe you do. But let's be honest. You're definitely not making as much as you should be making. You should be running your own shit. Everybody should. As much money as there is to go around, nobody should ever fucking struggle. That's my ultimate point. I'm sorry, and don't get me wrong. I do believe everybody's got to earn their way, but I'm just saying we could actually distribute enough shit if you want to. Hey, tell you what, you like that, right? Okay, tell you what, if you want more of that, or at least for it to keep coming, tell you what, how about you do this? Teach me the value of earning shit again. instead of fucking going on social media and just fucking getting attention from people, likes and reviews and shit like that. I know that's kind of what we're doing right now, but here's the thing: we're doing it differently. We're actually gonna fucking sell merchandise. We're actually gonna help other businesses do the same thing. You know, we're not doing this for the money. We're doing this because it's the right thing to fucking do. We're trying to encourage a change. Hey, you know what? Instead of fighting and competing with each other, why don't we just help each other out? Isn't that so much easier? Don't we work? Sorry, don't we progress faster and easier? We all work together instead of against each other. I mean, that's just common. That's just fucking common sense. If you think about it, you would think. Okay. Here's a scenario, and we'll go and shut it down. Here's a scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, say this. Then I'm gonna improv this shit. Okay, say you're in a fucking kitchen. You're working at a restaurant. Say you're working at a restaurant. Period. Okay, and you're getting ready for the rush to fucking hit. You got your fucking servers. You got your fucking bartenders. You got your barbacks. You got your crew, your kitchen crew. Okay, and everybody's trained well enough. You all know what the fuck you're doing on a given day. But generally speaking, it's usually generally slow. But for some reason, a convention's in town. Everyone, their mother says hit your fucking restaurant for the hours of fucking 7 to 9. And y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you start panicking, you start getting in each other's way, stepping each other's toes. And just everything just this terrible fucking whole ordeal is mess. Everybody goes home in a shit mood. This fucking sucks. Half the fucking staff fucking quits the next day. Now, scenario 2. Under, like Joey said, good management. Okay? Management prepares them. Say, hey, by the way, guys, I know we generally, get kind of slow, but I keep up with the tabloids, I keep up with current events. Hey, guess what? There's a convention coming up in a couple of weeks. I just want us to go over a few drills, and that way, in case we actually get slammed, so I want to make sure we know what the fuck we're doing. Start separating jobs. Hey, tell you what, your job, this is your position. Tell you what, can you focus on this, and this? Hey, tell you what, you're the expo. Can you make sure that everything's stocked, this, and this? Just make sure that everything's fresh, make sure everything's clean, just in case. Hey, I tell you what, you want the service? Can you do me a favor? Can you make sure all the fucking sugars and all the salt and peppers and all that shit? Can you make sure it's stocked and clean? Just in case. Little things. Nothing big, just little shit. And you get slammed, and also like, oh shit, you don't know what to fucking do. But everybody already did what they were supposed to, and everybody knew their position, everybody knew their place, everybody worked together, everybody communicated with each other, and in the end, everyone's like, oh wow, it's over. That was actually kind of fun. I mean, doesn't it make more sense to work together instead of working separately and trying to figure shit out by yourself? That's just common sense, man. Unfortunately, in America, common sense ain't so fucking common anymore. It's fucking sad, but it's fucking true. That being said, we are continuing the new tradition. This is what I like to call now Joey's final thoughts. So Joey, please proceed with whatever the fuck you want to add to this, and then I'll proceed with mine. No. Be spontaneous, man. You're the one trying to get into comedy, man. You gotta be fucking spontaneous. I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to encourage you, man. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh yeah, no. That's not. It has nothing to do with like.
Oh, okay.
Whatever about doing it, it's just what to talk about.
Whatever you want, man.
To me, well. This is a new concept. We're gonna start doing live shit.
Yeah.
Joey's fun, I guess, whatever. And yeah, like I always say, take care of each other. But there's just distractions, and just pay attention. Don't trust politicians at presidents. But yeah, no. Just be good to each other. I mean, there's not much this week. I mean, we're gonna start doing live shit. So things are gonna change, like I always say, but like this is a different one.
Yeah, no, we're actually following through.
And but yeah, look out, here it comes.
Right.
But yeah, that's it. Like, just be good to each other, take care of each other, take care of yourself, and yeah, check on your moms.
All right, well, this is what I like to call Max Barr's final thought. I'll let Jerry Springer. That was Joey's final thought. Thank you so much, Joey. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Like I said, this is a trial run. Because of that, we didn't talk about so many topical issues. We kind of kept this one pretty much just banter. We wanted to see one, how much of a feedback we would get for doing this. Obviously, like I said, this is spontaneous. We didn't schedule it. We didn't post it up. We didn't tell anybody we're gonna do this. This is completely random. We did not plan this. This is all spur of the moment. Today, I thought, you know what? Let's try this. Let's just see how it works. See what happens. And I like the response we got based on the fact that nobody knew we were going to do this. I like the fact that the people that commented, even you, Ray, go fuck yourself. Kenny chimed in at the last minute, which I thought was great. Philip and Lorena. Charles, he might run across this, maybe, I don't know. If he does, hey, by the way, Charles, Hey, I will admit you were right about a couple of things, but I will also admit that the way you went about it was kind of shitty. But I figured you'd appreciate that because you were right. So go fuck yourself. But yeah, you were right, asshole. Anyway, we'll talk about that one later. If you ever decide to fucking return my messages. But all in all, most important thing that Joy and I try to remind everybody if you happen to come across our show is to check on each other. Checking your friends, checking your loved ones, checking each other, and pay attention. I'm not gonna lie, it bugs me every fucking day when I think about how many friends I've lost due to mental health issues. They're depressed, alcoholism, drug addiction, the like. We all have our days, folks. If you're a guy, especially, trust me, I know it's tough, guys. Trust me, every guy has at least one friend, and if you don't even have that guy, tell you what, go find a bar you've never been to. Okay, any random bartender will listen to you fucking open up like Barbara Walters. They'll listen to everything you say, and then you just fucking never talk to them, or you never go to that bar ever again. But hey, guess what? You feel better. You got your shit out. I know this. I was a bartender for 20 fucking years. That's how I got into psychology in the first place. Well, I mean, actually practicing it. People will tell me shit. People still do. You'd be surprised, folks. Just talk about your shit. Be a man. Talk about your shit. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Yes, your friends are going to bust your balls, but you know what? You're going to feel better about it. You're not going to do anything crazy. Hey, booze helps, but you know what, dude? You know what helps a lot more? Just talking about your shit. It's not rocket science. It's common fucking sense. I know we're raised in the ocean. You're not supposed to talk about your shit. I know. I never do. I never do. For the record, by the way. Just to give a disclaimer, I don't want anybody to think I'm better than anybody else. I don't talk about my shit. And I know I'm a hypocrite by telling other people they should, but I know that I should. It's harder for me because, let's be honest, all my friends are assholes, and they don't want to hear my shit. But hey, most of you have a friend, they're willing to hear your shit. And again, if not, go find a fucking bartender. That being said, this has been Don't Be So Sensitive with Joey Max Power. I'm Max Power here, my co-hosts.
Joey, motherfuckers.
Y'all be safe out there, but more importantly, be grateful. No? Okay.
Oh, so.